Thank you for the good reminder. Hello, YouTube. Good seeing you, one and all. Hope you're doing well out there in viewerland. Good to see you today, Jim. Welcome in. Hello, Unnamed Comet. George, welcome back again. Slivers, hello. Rog, what's good? Unnamed Comet, welcome. Bellic, hello. Slivers, I think I said hi already, but double hello for you. What's good, Reflex? Hello, Sai. Sai, I have some bad news for you about your Xenonauts character. They've been promoted to a farm upstate. Don't you worry, they're certainly defending that area against all enemies, foreign and domestic, as you do. Hello to you today, Marks and Jim and Marks and Pharaoh. There we go. Pharaoh's a new one. Hello, Fernanthus. How we doing to you, Thrumbo? Welcome in, Odd Blue Turnip. It's been a while. Good seeing you, my friend. Hello to you today, Blackpoint. Welcome. There you go. Has there been a time shift? There's been a time shift for you, but not for me. Japan always prohibits participation in any notable deviation from standard time. There you go. We never ever turn our clocks any direction here. You people do, often twice a year, both in Europe and the US, but yeah, I stay the same on my end. Strongest apologies for being available a little less than otherwise, I'm guessing for many of you, though it does help the people out in California to stay with us a little bit longer. There you go. You're getting USM surplus MREs tomorrow. That's Marine Meals Ready to Eat. Why? Do you enjoy the taste of these, or are you preparing for the apocalypse? Why are you doing this? Yesterday we actually had our very first delivery at home of the pre-made meals. We're trying some pre-made meals that are made a couple prefectures over, because in the evening we have very little time for making dinner, so we've been eating less than healthfully recently, and most recently I mean like the past 5 years. So they were really tasty. Yesterday we tried the tofu sweet and sour with rice, and we tried some roasted veggies with something tahini sauce. It was really good indeed. And so as of right now, we're leaning in the direction of trying this service on a subscription basis. They'll send us 5 meals a week for, I believe, about 8,000 yen. Do your math for sure. There's already HelloFresh sponsored streams coming soon. I think HelloFresh might actually work here, but no, the ones we're working with are like Japan Easy Meals or something. They're an Australian couple who support rugby players and gym rats and resorty. There you go. You like the MREs. They're safe food for the autism, enough calories to support you, even with all you eat in a day. Yeah, I have a friend who is definitely in the autism direction. He's not diagnosed, but I would not be surprised. And he enjoys eating those like one-a-day block shake geek food. I don't remember what it's called. It may actually be called Soylent now that I think of it. And he is totally happy to have that every single day forever. While I'm also okay eating the same thing every single day forever, for me it tends to be like rice and beans, as opposed to something that has like the exact same texture as my friend Jay does. But all good. Strawberry Chemist, hello, good to see you. Hello, dogs. Hello, everyone I missed. Waver, hello. Some of you got 2 and even 3 hellos today. But I hope you enjoy them. So if I forget your name on a future day, just remember back to today when you got multiples. Like I said, though, we tried these new foods last night. Very, very tasty and not overly caloric. What was it? The sweet and sour tofu had about 450 calories, and the other one had like 400. So at least we know what we're eating, and it's a little bit more under control than, I don't know, eating handfuls of peanuts and like a stick of butter, more or less, as we do occasionally cook for ourselves. So, we'll see how it goes. I'll report it on the different flavors throughout the different weeks. I might take pictures for you all in order to delight you with the new foods we're eating. They come in a little plastic container. You heat them up for 4 to 5 minutes, and bingo bango, good to go. So we'll see how it goes. But on the weekends, we'll still cook for ourselves. Also, we have hit that part of the year the shower room is right next door, and so we're at the part of the year where the humidity is building outside a little bit, and so the humidity inside the house sticks around longer, and so I'm not sweating. The air around me is condensing on my face. I swear I'm not sweating. It's condensation through and through, and it's very, very annoying. Hello, Eka. The way to deal with it, of course, is to turn the AC unit on, though it's too early in the year for all of that, but we'll see, we'll see. Maharo, good seeing you, friend. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for being with us. Friends, I think is it Easter for those of you who celebrate such things? It may in fact be Easter. I'm not certain on that one, but yeah, if it's Easter and you celebrate such things, happy Resurrection Day. I think Passover may have been recently, and I may have missed that. My apologies. It's a very strange thing. Here over in Japan, I don't get nearly the same notifications of what holidays are coming. At work, no one says, hey, what are your Easter plans? It's next weekend. Next weekend instead is Easter. Passover also, it's Monday. No, I know it's Monday. I thought it was Tuesday. I thought it was Sunday for you all still. I apologize. Anyway, I'll remember the Passover and Easter for next year and try to wish you all the best for that. But like I said, I just no longer have the constant reminder from all quarters. Yeah, it's a strange thing. It's a strange thing to have shift in a big way from a culture that is insistent, especially in Christian holidays, to one that uses them possibly for marketing purposes, but there's no expectation at all of one celebrating in a big way. Reality's overrated. Thank you for that Prime sub. It's good seeing you today. Look, the hand goes wave, wave, wave with me. Reality, thank you for your generosity this lovely month. Mark said you don't celebrate Easter as much as you used to here anymore. Understandably, I think there's a U2 song about that all the way, but yeah. Very good, very good, very good. I think I have nothing else for you. I do kind of want to get to the game faster rather than slower. The past few days I've done a very quick intro in order to ensure we get more time for the Xenonauts through and through. Hello, George. George says, do you all know what we ought to celebrate? I have no idea what there is to celebrate. I mean, other than good times come on, do.
Gentlemen,
what are you doing, George? George, what are you doing?
Democracy Manifest.
Are we celebrating Democracy Manifest? Is that the goal of the day? George, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Very, very unexpected and appreciated. Nairo and Babel and Justin and Seether and Brutus Mentis do enjoy your gift subs from our friend George. We are celebrating Democracy Manifest indeed. I think one of the best things I ever did was to remake the pop-ups with funny little slogans. I think we like the slogans more than we like the thank you, possibly, but George, thanks for that generosity on the democracy there. Is it true that KFC is the food of choice for Christmas in Japan? Yes. It's sort of like the American line about on Christmas, Jewish folks often will go to the local Chinese restaurant. I think that is often done. That said, it's much more common here among like ordinary Japanese folks to get KFC for Christmas. They do plan months and months ahead. They often will have like special KFC Christmas meals, like wine-drenched chicken, and I'll show the promotional material when it comes around in November or so. Excellent, that's true. None for me. I do not use the KFC. Unnamed comment, should we change that Nightbot comment to mention when the last time someone asked about this command is? Because, yeah, the KFC thing I think is one thing that a lot of people know about Japan, and I get the question occasionally, and I'm fine with that, but it's always a little funny when it is the one story that people know about the holidays. We'll change the name comment. Good call, good call. Anyway, tomorrow we teach again. Today we write. Today we have our Japanese lesson. Oh, I've decided. I'm deciding something. Oh gosh, I fell off the table. Let's do it again. I'm deciding something right now that I think might redirect my future. That's right, I don't want to overstate matters, but I do want to say this might be very important. As many of you know, I meet with a Japanese tutor once a week on Tuesdays. We meet for an hour or so. He gives me homework also. We practice Japanese on our homework, all that good stuff. but it's been kind of scattered right now. I tell him about what I do day to day. He asks questions like I could say, last night I had a dinner of rice, and he might say, oh, was it a lot of rice or a little rice? And we talk about this and go back and forth. But I was thinking, there's something I've wanted to do here that requires Japanese skills I just don't have at all. And those Japanese skills are talking about volunteering and receiving instruction about how to do certain volunteer tasks. And so I think if I were to approach him and say, hey, let's focus on doing language around volunteering, that could be really quite good. Because I want to volunteer so much, but there are very few English language acceptable volunteering opportunities here. And many of them are on the far side of the city from here, which is a couple hours in total of travel, which is maybe too much for that. But I know our local ward has some volunteer corps. They're often older Japanese men and women walking around in vests and picking up trash or making little repairs around the neighborhood of communal spaces, the park or the garbage disposal area. So I think it'd be really fun to be part of that. I think it'd make me feel more connected to this community because I definitely have an opportunity to chit-chat with people in passing, but I think I'm still an outsider, and I always will be. But yes, I think I'm going to do more Japanese volunteering conversations with my tutor in order to do better. Volunteer to teach English. So there is a local group, and its goal is to connect, especially older, like retiree, I guess, Japanese folks with Patsuru, thank you for being a friend, Aza. I appreciate that, Patsuru. 30 months in total, very cool you, good seeing you. I think so. There's a local group that attempts to connect like native Japanese folks with foreigners generally, and they are desperate for people who will just show up and talk in English with other folks. And that's probably a good thing to do. That's probably the skill I have most and best among all of the skills I have. It's intuitive, it's immediate, it's no preparation at all. But I don't know. I think a lot of people could do that. I don't know. I don't know how to choose what kind of volunteering I want to do, but I think that I'm not sure why this is. I think there's something especially interesting to me about doing physical labor as volunteering. And part of it might be because I know that my neighbors are getting older. And though I'm like middle-aged now, I'm more able-bodied than many of them. And so if I show up and I do a good job, it might take some pressure off of them. Or perhaps I can do grunt work that they would have to do otherwise. So I don't know. We'll think more about it. We'll figure out what's going on. But yeah, the simple volunteering would be to show up at this place and say, hi, I'm here to just have conversations in English and so on. You thought I mentioned one of those little shrine parade things? See, the shrine parade things are put together by local community organizations. And you have to have a way into the community organization to do this, unless it's one of the really public festivals. Things like, the one, the penis festival, right? Where like foreigners come and woo, good time. These smaller local ones, though, require one to be part of the community in a kind of substantial way. And so I think the volunteering locally is maybe my way into the community, with eventually joining the shrine parade and carrying the altar around. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Exactly, Maharo. Any interaction that I have with people around me will not be a perfect interaction. I will bring in certain foreign influences. I'll pick up cultural ones. Occasionally, I ask my students, why do I get to be here? And they don't like that conversation at all, because to tell that story requires a story about black ships and atomic bombs. And, it is a story we don't like talking about, but I understand why some neighbors, especially the very old ones, are suspicious of me as an outsider generally, but I try my best to make them feel comfortable, to help out where I can, and all that good stuff. But yeah, I've lived here for like 4.5 years now, and not done a great job of interacting with my neighbors beyond hellos and so on. So I want to do better for sure. This is currently a closed build, the game site. So 1.0 will be released to the public on the 1st of April, allegedly, April Fools. So we'll see how that goes, and I look forward to other people being able to play as well, but for right now, yeah, I'm definitely one of the lucky few who can play the 1.0 version of the game. All very good, all very good. Apparently Oppenheimer did a lecture in Hiroshima, yep. He did. The bombing did not come up in any way. It was a lecture and meeting with graduate students on questions of physics, and they did not talk about the bombing because this is the Japanese way. We do not have conversations that might be awkward for anyone, ever. Is my visa part of my wife's contract? I mean, it is. That said, I'll be getting an independent visa in 2 or 3 months probably, so at that point I will no longer be treated as if I were her dog, and I'll be a real person instead. Also, I see some of you mentioning that my big life change should probably be quitting Magic the Gathering. I will never quit Magic the Gathering. I'm enjoying the collecting so much. Unfortunately, as I attempt to collect all of the different sets, piece by piece, card by card. There are like 119 plus sets, and I'm getting I'm getting binders for each of them, but to have 119 full binders. It's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some work, unfortunately. So right now I'm just enjoying going bit by bit, small little bits, and hopefully it's the case that I keep enjoying it. But I am. I'm opening 3 or 4 packs a week now, a much smaller number than previously. But gosh, it's a good time for sure. How do I address issues? Wander, do you mean issues between me and my neighbors? So one of the most important things among like Japanese neighborliness is to not cause problems for one another. And so there aren't really issues between us and the neighbors, except one time. Oh, you mean how do Japanese people address issues without bringing up directly uncomfortable things? They do it indirectly. So I don't know. So either they do it indirectly, or there's an explicit boss who will do it directly and aggressively with public shaming. The standard way, though, is to make very indirect statements about the thing. So in Kyoto, which is a slightly different culture than Tokyo, if they want someone to go home or leave the store, if they've been around too long, they'll say, "Oh, what a lovely watch you have." And that means please go away, with the thought that as you go to show them the watch, you will notice what time it is and you should go away. Now, that's something that a lot of cultures have, is the signal for I am done here. But, other things that come up, like, what was it? Noms put forward some sort of suggestion for how to do something at school. I don't recall what it was exactly. And the response that she got from the higher up was, this will be very difficult to do. Now, as an American, the response to this is difficult is, oh, I'll address this issue this way, and we'll make it much easier by this. But this is difficult to do is not just a no, but an absolutely not. Do not even try to respond to this. And that's the kind of thing I just wouldn't catch. And so, yeah, they address issues through indirect communication that is not socially explicitly uncomfortable. It's a kind of discomfort you feel in your soul, and you say, oh, something is wrong with me that I even mentioned that. And then you fix it, and how dare you publicize your feelings? Like, Japan in general is everything you believe, which is a slightly stunted culture emotionally, but people have stable lives, and gosh, that's nice. But anyway, enough of that. What if the person doesn't wear a watch? I have no idea. I don't know how anything works outside of a very narrow set of technological innovations. Yeah, exactly, Blue. Lots of cultures have these things. That said, I think some cultures are obviously much more direct. You'll recall that some months back, on like the third day of the semester, a student raised his hand in response to a question I asked, I expected him to like make a comment or give a response. And instead he said, "Professor, the better question we should be asking is ... And I was not terribly happy in that moment because to American ears, that sounds like not only an ignoring of the question, but a fairly aggressive move, suggesting that my question is hot trash. And the student and I talked about it afterwards, and he's a native Czech speaker, and so explained to me that he didn't mean what it obviously says. And one moment. Klaus, thank you for the 102 months of subscribing. Here's a Klaus fact. 102 is the emergency number for police in Azerbaijan, Mongolia, Ukraine, and Belarus for fire in Israel, etc. Friends, if ever in those places, push 102 and you'll be getting some help right away. I think it's 109 here. I think it's 119 here. Oh no, I've forgotten the emergency number. Regardless, when the student asked or said the better question to ask is, I was very dismayed indeed. And we talked about it. He said he understood the issue was, etc. But then he went and talked to a German friend. Pardon me briefly. Waiver, thank you for using your Prime sub. It's 911 here. I assume that's in New Zealand. It's 911 in the US also, as you probably know. So the Czech fellow went and talked to a German friend and explained to her what he had said. And she responded with, "Oh, yeah, that's a normal thing to say." So apparently at least some Europeans believe saying something like, "the better question to ask is a good way of responding to a question." And that was strange. That was a little strange, but it's fine. One thing about working at an international school is that one is always navigating cultural differences. One ideally shouldn't take offense at moments of tension. I want to instead, step back and figure out what's going on. Though in the classroom, I'm often in like a liminal space where I don't have exactly great grasp on like my reactions, because I have to react quickly to give good, etc. And so I got to work on that. Maybe it's deflection. Hank, I don't know. I don't ever want to import my American conversational norms onto other cultures. That said, I think a lot of things would be well solved if people would just communicate openly. And I'm kind of willing to push that cultural norm onto other people, because I say to them directly, if you want me to understand something that's said indirectly, you have to say, by this indirect statement, I mean that. I just can't read the air. I'm going to lose my visa. Anyway, team, it's time for us to do our daily opening games so we can move on and play the Xenonauts presently. Today I give you the word of the day. The word of the day is... indirect tag, right? Make an indirect gesture. I am being indirect here might help me. Oblivion. Oblivion can refer to the state of something not remembered or thought about anymore, or to the state of being unconscious or unaware. It also refers to the state of being destroyed. Yeah, this word is definitely a 10 out of 10 on the does it appear in fantasy series scale. 100% indeed. The Elder Scrolls indeed has one of these. Oh, speaking of fantasy things, yesterday or day before, I purchased a copy of Martin the Warrior from the Redwall series by Brian Jakes, and I hope I still like it. I really hope that I still like it, because I read it when I was 10 or so, maybe 12 or so, and it was one of the most important books I've ever read. So I don't know. Hope it's still good. I think it may have been written for youngsters, but we'll see. The German, you find the German's answer strange. So Eka, the German at hand here is from like Prussia, like the southern part of Prussia. So I don't know if that changes what you think of their response. Regardless, here we go. After so many days of exhaustingly difficult work, he longed for the oblivion of sleep. And then number 2, the sandcastles of summer had long since been swept into oblivion by the ocean waves. There you go. Oblivion of sleep, oblivion of destruction. Here is the did you know. Oblivion asks forgetfulness of us in both its meaning and etymology. The word's Latin source, oblivisci, scientia, yep, oblivisci, means to forget, to put out of mind, and since its 14th century adoption to English, oblivion has hewed close to meanings having to do with forgetting. The word has also long had an association with the river Lethe, which according to Greek myth flowed through the underworld and caused anyone who drank its water to forget their past. 17th century poet John Milton wrote about Lethe, the river of oblivion, in Paradise Lost, a book I have never read. It's one like Moby Dick that I think I absolutely need to read to be a full human being. I don't mean that, but it's one that's on the list for this summer. Paradise Lost will be read. Paradise Regained, probably not. Anyway, the adjective oblivious, meaning lacking remembrance, memory, or mindful attention, followed oblivion a century later, but not into oblivion. Both words have proved obdurate against the erosive currents of time. There you go. Things about oblivion indeed. The 10th book of the Republic of Plato talks about a man named a king named actually, who is able to go to the underworld, see how it works, and be sent back to the world of the living without drinking from this river. And so he's able to give a full account of the of how the underworld and the period of death before resurrection works. And it's a delightful little story that every single time I have my students read, they said, oh, that sounds a lot like Christianity. It's like the Christian depiction of heaven and hell. And I say, Plato may have been writing hundreds of years. And we let them make the connection. All right, very good, very good. Here's a quiz. Fill in the blanks to complete a word related to lethe that means the quality or state of being lazy, sluggish, or indifferent. Has this word ever been applied to you? It's certainly been applied to me. The word, of course, is lethargy. Lethargy, or being lethargic, is today's word. I had never made the connection between the river's name and this, but that makes a lot of sense. And there you go. Lethargy through and through. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Time then for a little game of trivia. I've been going quickly through trivia recently, thus causing me to miss more, but that's okay. Number 1, entertainment. A dance move meant to resemble his walk, the cha-cha slide, by DJ Casper, name drops the first and last name of what cartoon character. I've told you before that I know the cha-cha slide inside out, and I'd wake up early in the morning to see it on one of the local TV shows. It is Charlie Brown. Go do the Charlie Brown dance. Very good. Question number 2 for 3 points. Sculptor Dale Chihuly is best known for works like sea forms and blankets, made almost entirely of what material? He works in glass. If you've never seen the Chihuly glasses, you're missing out. Question number 3 from Social Sciences. A recent Fortune article about the fragility of investments in Russia had the cute title, Beware the Paper What? So traditionally it's been paper tiger, I think often referring to China. Because Russia, I'm going to say paper bear, is that right? Hey, there we go, doing pretty well on that one. Number 4, what hydrated copper and, well, this is the end. What hydrated copper and aluminum phosphate has historically been mined in Persia and places near Chaco Canyon. Wait, is this, sorry, is this the southwest of the US? In which case it's turquoise. If this is like traditional Native American beadwork, it's turquoise. Turquoise. No. No. I know this one. It's finally happened. I know Sedaris' work inside out. Consumer stuff, not arts and culture, but I'll take it. In the Santaland Diaries, David Sedaris describes his time working as an elf at the Herald's location of what store? It's Macy's. Finally! Hey, there we go. There we go. There we go. That is the happiest day of my entire life. Don't tell my wife. Wow. 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 Cool. Very, very cool. So it was an easier day in general with a 9 score for folks, but yeah, Cha-Cha slide knowledge. This is an entertainment question. I'm very lucky on that one. Arts and culture, Choluli, definitely knew that one right away. Paper Bear, I'm glad I figured out via inference or induction. That's good. Turquoise, I was sure I was not going to get. And a lot of people did indeed miss this one. So, yeah, just the guess that Chaco Canyon was Southwest America, which I assume it actually is. I'm ready to be wrong on that one. New Mexico. Very cool, very cool. And then lastly, knowing David Sedaris helped quite a bit. And there you go. This will never happen again. And delighted to see my arts and culture moved up again from 2.11 to 2.12. Long may it continue climbing as the strongest score I have. That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. Cool. All right, very good. No more bragging. Instead, time for the redactyl. Team, good luck. Yesterday's was very, very hard. Luckily, we had a historian and historian with us. Do y'all prefer a historian or an historian? I come from an a historian place, but I personally prefer an historian. And I worry this is a kind of cultural elitism that makes me separate from my youth. My poor family throwing away. All right, here we go, team. First, there are 56 firsts. Glorious. A historian, you round the H there. So this is Texas, I believe. So Texas is H. An historian is used because it leads to a vowel. So waiver, definitely so, but for whatever reason, the pronounced H is a constant sound then. Anyway, sorry. Getting back to it. Modern, there are none, unfortunately. How about the word science? We like science with none of those. Carmine or carmine, none of those. Author, we have one Arthur. Arthur, sorry. Party, we have 4 parties. How about country today? There are 3 countries. The word ancient, perhaps. No ancients today. States, there are 13. Minerals, we're staying with that turquoise today, but nope, no minerals at all. How about the word live or liver? There you go. Something lives in the blah, blah, blah. A lives thing. Would I say an history book? A history book. An history book. Probably not, no. No, probably I wouldn't. I gotta change that. All right. Gold. There's 1 gold. Alive, there are none, actually. No, there are 5. Time, there are 24. How about England? No England's today. Also, I just noticed it's N gland. Which gland is it? Lake, there are none of those. How about system? 8 of those. How about the word animal? There are none, unfortunately. Book, there are 5. Rodent, there are none. How about a novel? No novels. Though that's a novel guess. Guess indeed. Lead or lead, there are 2. How about history? There are 3 histories for you. Comedy today or comedy tonight, there are none of those. Religion, we have none of those. Written, there are 2. Philosophy, there are none, unfortunately. Time we did before, there are 20 some. Chinese, there are none. How about mathematics? None of those. Huh. Getting that lives or lives early and then not narrowing it down surprises me a little bit. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Mongolia today, unfortunately not. How about the word performance? Like a live performance. There are 2 of those. Album, we have none. Video, there are 46. Good job. Video something. Artiste, there are 2 of those. How about the word Japanese? 9 Japanese things. Wow. All right, it's coming together. The word game, there are 186. Bird, there are none. How about a hemisphere? None of those. Europe today, 1. He, there are 179. All right, so a video game character most likely. Good luck, team. How about the word company? There are 5 of those. Plants, we have 1. Anime, there are none. Is it Zelda? There are 5 of those. How about Mario? There you go. Mario himself. Well done, team. Well done, team, indeed. We're a little bit above average, but with that said, the big old cheaters be ignored. We did very well today. Mario is a character created by a Japanese video game designer, Shigeru Miyamoto. He's the star of the Mario franchise, a recurring character in the Donkey Kong franchise, and the mascot of their owner, the Japanese company Nintendo. Mario is an Italian plumber who lives in the Mushroom Kingdom with his younger twin brother Luigi. I didn't know they were twins. That's delightful. Do we know when his birthday is? They're twins. Huh. Their adventures generally involve rescuing Princess Peach from the villain Bowser while using power-ups that give them different abilities. Mario is distinguished by his large nose and mustache, overalls, red cap, and high-pitched, exaggerated Italian accent. Prior to being named Mario, the character was referred to as Osan, Mr. Video, and Jumpman. Cool. Apparently was named after Mario Segali? Not sure. Quick question here. I've heard his name is actually factually Mario, first name and last name. Is that true? It's implied by the title of the Mario Bros. Series. In a 1999 interview, his full name was stated not to be Mario. The first notable use of Mario is a live-action film adaptation of the Super Mario series. That said, 2 months after Iwata's death in July 2015, Miyamoto changed his stance, asserting at the Super Mario Bros. 30th Anniversary Festival that Mario's full name is indeed Mario. Okay, team. This is some retcon nonsense. When did video games go full woke? Alright, very good. We've learned some things, all very nice. Let's go and do 1 or 2 quick rounds of a little game called the Rizdactyl. So many fine submissions recently. So many fine guesses recently. Currently in the list, there are 481 submissions. I thank you for all of them. We'll go ahead and do a random one first. I don't think we'll get this, but it's the first one, so we'll give it a go anyway. This is submitted by Dogberry. Good luck, everyone. Fingers crossed on this one. It's on the screen right now. Ask any yes/no question you want to. We'll see if we can solve it together. I will not make us play this one forever and always, but we'll give it a little shot at least. Wait, what? Dogberry, you submitted this one apparently. It's what came up. Or someone claimed to be Dogberry. There we go. Is it a place? It is not a place. Is it a dog or a berry? Neither of those. Clamps, good seeing ya. Is it man-made? In some sense, yes. Is it tangible? No. Will you boo Dogberry? Probably not if we get it. Is it something mathematical? In some sense, yes. Is it STEM related? In some sense, yes, depending on where you put the limits of the S. Is it a person? No. Is it a theory? Not quite. I'm sorry. No. Is it an idea? Yes. Was it known before 1900? No. Is it an object? No. Is it studied in university? Studied explicitly? No. Mentioned? Possibly? I'm guessing, I have no idea. Sure, it's studied in university. Is it a bridge to nowhere? No. Is it pseudoscience? That's an interesting question. I would say no, it's not pseudoscience, but, we have some problems with the field. Oh, I shouldn't say that. It's too helpful. Would bingo put you in the party chest for having this idea? No, it's an acceptable idea to the devoted to justice. Is it religious? No. An object, no. Myers-Briggs, no. Health-related, no. Religion, no. Myers-Briggs, no. No, 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 no. Okay. An IQ test, no. Did it exist before 45? It did not. Is it philosophy? All right, among the many fields I despise, philosophy is not one today. Theory of relativity, no. Is it related to the social sciences? Sure. Is it political? Not explicitly. Is it a learning style? See, you all know all the things I hate. No, it is not different intelligences. Is it a social norm? No. Is it cha-cha slide? I love a cha-cha slide. It is not the cha-cha slide. But no, it is a social science concept. I'll leave it at that for right now. Let's see what fields we got. I'm learning things while you all are guessing. Is it Schrodinger's cat? No. Is it related to poverty? Not explicitly, no. Is it related to how one group of people treat another group of people? Maybe indirectly, but not explicitly. Is it related to industrialization? Yes. It can be. Can be for sure. Is it sociology? No. Does it involve speaking? No. Is it a social experiment? No. Does it relate to one gender? No. Is it related to economics? Thank you, unnamed comment. It is related to economics. The economists want to be scientists, of course. Is it Laffer curve? No. Does it track data? In some sense, but not primarily. But it's definitely an econ kind of thing. But not the Laffer curve. Nor is it that P word efficiency. Service sector, no. Does it define a group of people? No. Food stamps, no. Related to stratification of society, again, in some sense, but not explicitly. Taxes, no. Do people trade on it on the stock market? No. Consumerism, no. Communism, no. Modern monetary theory. Now, that's a topic I find so interesting because it questions so many assumptions, and man, I'm just curious. And that, professor from Harvard, I think, she's a woman, such a good writer. Anyway, no, it's not that at all. Is it a useful assumption? Maybe. Is it socialist? No. Inflation? No. MTG induced bankruptcy? How dare you? One world currency? No. Is it restricted to one country? It is not. Is it, how do I get you there? There's no clue left behind. Let me help you with this one. Though it's not restricted to one country, it mentions a country. It is about leadership styles. It is not about leadership styles, no. Did it exist for 1980? It did. Nooster, thank you. Is it the Dutch disease? Thanks, Econ. Dutch disease, an apparent causal relationship between the increase in the economic development of a specific sector and decline in other sectors. There you go. While revenues increase in a growing sector, the given economy's currency becomes stronger compared to foreign currency, resulting in countries' other exports becoming more expensive for other countries to buy too. Oh no, what a disaster. Would Bernie Sanders rail against this? He would rail against the causes of this, presumably, as opposed to the specific effects of it. But there you go. Nooster, well done knowing that one. Good job making your circles. I like to imagine you make Venn diagrams of these various things. Dogberry, thank you for the good submission. People learned something, and we got it eventually, and man, that's what counts. Nooster, GG as always. Okay, it is time to do another one. Let's go ahead and look for one that was submitted in the past little bit here. Oh, man. Alright, fair and Anthus, we're not doing this, but I will show it just to delight one and all. Alright, friends, this is a submission from Farinanthus. Please don't boo, because it made me laugh. The Holotypic Occlupanid Research Group. HORG is a parody research organization which studies bread clips as if they were living organisms with a focus on synthetic taxonomy. I don't think we would have ever gotten it, but I'm glad that it exists. So there is a taxonomy of different kind of bread clips. Oh man, plastic bread clips may perforate or obstruct the gastrointestinal tract and are potentially fatal. This prompted the site creator to treat the cataloging and study of bread clips as important, as if the precise identification of bread clips could save lives. There you go. It is a satirical website, but that is very, very funny. Fernandez, thank you. I will have to reject that one, but I am appreciative of the good submission. Reason. Ha ha ha. That's the reason. Ha ha ha. Alright. So, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna grab one from Cypher, I believe, submitted in the past few days. Yeah, Cypher, I was gonna do this, one of yours. All very good. Friends, on screen right now, I have a Wikipedia page, and I invite you to make some guesses. One of your relatives does that as a hobby. That's amazing. Agelius, good seeing you also. Cypher your submission. Good luck, one and all. How do people find these things to submit sometimes? I just don't get it. Is it located only on Earth? To the best of our knowledge, yes. Is it a cipher? It is not. Is it tangible? It is tangible, yes. Yeah, I mean, with the infinity of the universe, who knows? Maybe it's out there too. I was reading something yesterday on extraterrestrials. What was it? Oh yeah, Reddit had a post about the, dark forest theory of space, in which any sufficiently advanced species that could get into space keeps as quiet as possible for fear of more advanced species coming and destroying them. The dark forest theory of space. Is it an animal? No. Is it unique? No. Is it man-made? No. Is it related to geography? No. Hey, Shippa, good seeing you. Is it a place? No. No, it is not a place. Alright, so tangible, non-unique, on Earth. That's a good start. What else we got question-wise? This will be the last of the Rizdactyls today, so we can get on with our Xenonauts play. Is it living? It is not living. Is it a plant? It is not a plant, no. Is it made of stone? It is not made of stone, no. Is it a person? It's not a person, no. Not stone, not person, not plant, not living. At least to the best of my knowledge. Maybe it's living on other planets, I'm just not sure. Is it safe to assume it's only on Earth? I'm gonna go with yes, but, you know, I've been told that as a scientist I should assume nothing, as it's probably only on Earth. Is it made of plastic? No. Is it a gas? No. Is it a building? That's debatable, I suppose. I'm gonna say no on it. Is it made of wood? Yes. Electronic? No. Fictional? No. Is it naturally occurring? If by that you mean, would these exist with no human intervention? Yes, probably. Yes, almost certainly. Yeah. Yeah. Would learning about this make for a good Star Trek episode? I cannot imagine a good Star Trek episode around this, but hey, those writers surprise me all the time. Nooster, what is wrong with you? Is it a beaver dam? Nooster says. Is it a beaver dam? A beaver dam or beaver impoundment is a dam built by beavers. It creates a pond which protects against predators and holds food during winter. These structures modify the natural environment in such a way the overall ecosystem builds upon the change, making beavers a keystone species and ecosystem engineers. They build prolifically at night, carrying mud with their forepaws and timber between their teeth. There you go. You'd say a beaver dam could be assumed to exist on other planets? I don't know. Team, do you agree that I should have answered yes, these are probably on other planets? Give me a 1 if I should have said yes, they're on other planets, or a 2 if the answer is obviously no, don't be ridiculous. Thank you for the 2s. You are right. Of course you're right. It's gonna get very, very weird if I have to say it's probably on our planets too about literally everything. Oh, you fine folks. Where's my video game? Let me give a point real quick. We don't know, so it only exists here. Yeah, but it's gonna get real weird real fast. Like, is there a Meryl Streep on On Mars, we don't know. We don't know. Nooster winning both of them today must be stopped. Must be stopped. And we're starting talking about like rigid designators and what is it to be Meryl Streep? Is it only a name applied to anything with that form? Or is there a unique category of Meryl Streep out there? I just don't know. Regardless team, and it's time for us to continue playing our Xenonauts. We are in the second month, I believe, and so we are nicely getting along. I believe we just had our first UFO crash landing, and so we're hopefully going to be able to go on over and collect UFO pieces and parts. That'd be good. You think that most answers have given current knowledge implied? Yeah, I mean, it's the same way like that Kant says all of our statements of knowledge implicitly have the I think appended. I'm comfortable saying that all of my answers have the I think appended. If we don't do that, it's be an absolute disaster. Speaking of disasters, how is my team looking? Number one, we need to have more training capacity. How do you get a new soldier? As of right now, everyone is named, I believe. So I don't want to say anything at all about how to get soldiers. Because I would hate to say, just give a gift sub or a $5 tip or whatever, and then you'll get another one. But for the moment, everyone's named. We do have some open housing, I believe. Is that true? Yeah, we have open housing, but I have very, very little money, and so I need to, go ahead and not spend any until next month. For now, though, let's get ready to do a job. Crash site number 1. It's a scout. We had an amazing battle yesterday against the scout in which I discovered a way to defeat the scout, assuming my airplanes have enough armor. We flew directly at it and then got behind it and pivoted very quickly. So we have better turn radius than the aliens do right now. So if we can just get behind it for a moment, we can shoot into its back and it can never ever catch up with us. That's been pretty cool. Can you bribe me to catch someone killed to free up a new soldier slot? Again, I can hire new soldiers. I can't guarantee I'll do anything useful with them, and I just need more money, unfortunately. So there will be more names at some point. That said, some people already did resub today, and I feel bad skipping over them. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't guarantee anything at all about naming today. Alright, launch a team. Launch a team to go fight against an actual UFO. UFO clearance can be so terrifying because you have to open a door and get on in there. So we'll see what happens. Okay. I'm gonna put all of the wounded folks on the shelf for right now. We'll come back to them in just a moment. Alright. Camisa Roja is our second little robot. I think I will continue bringing along our little robot with apologies to all the SHIELD people. I need a second assaulter of some sort. We have one healthy assaulter in Power Axe. Power Axe has lower time units than I would like, but I think he'll do okay. Geek Town is almost fully healed up. We could also move Jim into being an assaulter. I think I've talked about doing that previously. Or do I want to have a shield just in case, just in case my robot goes down. You know what, Jim? Because you put in a petition on behalf of the SHIELD Union, I will go ahead and send you out to the field. We have a taser now. The tasers can be used for knocking out aliens at distance instead of having to go whap them. That's right, whap. So I'll give you that and some ammo for it. Unfortunately, you're now overweight. What if I take some pistol ammo away? You're still overweight. But that's okay, Jim. You'll be fine. You're still moving quite a bit. All right, very good. Jim going on the ship. Lovely. So, shield in place of what used to be a heavy slot. I definitely want a second assaulter still. So, Power Axe, you are up. You're actually wearing a rebreather, so this character will be very good for moving into areas that are likely covered in enemies. We'll give him nice armor also, make it heavy, less accuracy, but all good. We have 5 extra points here. 5 points, we can carry, I guess just another grenade would be good. We'll give you some smoke. 1 time unit less, that's okay, I suppose. So you're moving to the boat also. And then either a heavy or another rifleman. Man, at some level the heavy is great for destroying cover, but their accuracy is hot trash. Do I have any, I have no privates right now. With local training, they move to corporal fairly quickly. So civilian or Vitate. Vitate has very, very low timings, unfortunately. That's going to be an issue. I guess I could move Vitate over to being a sniper, though that's such low time units. I don't know, man. I think Vitate might stay on base duty and just hang out there until we get attacked eventually. You know what? I brought along Maddie B on almost every mission. That feels excessive. Alright, civilian. Lock and load. You're going out for the first time in a while, I believe. Yeah, I agree. TU below 50 is very rough because it means that you move or shoot, and that's about all, unfortunately. Alright, we got some armor to distribute now. Jim, I will give you armor. Congratulations on the heavy armor. We have, I think, 2 more to hand out. Power Axe already has 1. Good. I have 2 remaining. Cool. Yeah, so it is the case that everyone but the sniper gets armor now. Nice. Okay. Anyone with space in their pockets? Oda Toad actually has quite a bit of space and quite a bit of time units. Because of that, I think I'm going to have Jim hand this over to Oda Toda, the greatest of assaulters. And we'll have you get rid of a grenade. How much does this thing weigh? 2. And each of these has how many shots? 4 shots. Truly excessive. Very good. Power Axe, you're actually overweight right now. It's fine. Spoon Toes, you're fine. Squantoon could carry something more. Let's give you a grenade if you would. We'll give you a old smoke grenade or flashbang, whatever that one is. Civilian has tons of space right now. Tons and tons of space. So we'll give you smoke so you can get out. That smoke there. Jim, you can carry some stuff also. I'll give you some pistol ammo again. Right, we took the one and only taser we own and gave it to someone else. So we'll give you... Hey, I have an upgraded assault rifle I've not given out yet. We gotta do that still. Man, leaving behind good weapons is one of the worst feelings in the game. I do it occasionally. It feels so bad every single time. Okay. Lastly, Nolfine looking good. Alright. So, who gets the fancy rifle? It only gives a bonus to damage, not to accuracy, I believe. It was 61 and 2 64s. I need to get whoever the best accuracy and highest time units. Spoon Toes, congratulations. It you indeed. I'm going to have you bring extra ammo along. Cool. Check soldier positions real quick. This is Oda Toda, my finest assaulter. Or here we have Squantoon, fine. Jim, second assaulter. And then 2 riflemen in the middle to determine going forward or back as need be. I like it. Hopefully you all stay alive this time. We check out our very first UFO site ever. We're only at 24 points when it comes to operation points, and luckily we moved fully away from Doomsday. The countries are no longer struggling against one another. Alright, here we go. An alien spacecraft has crashed. We can succeed by eliminating all of the hostiles, or clear the UFO and sit inside of it for 3 turns. As the vessels crash, the UFO and its contents may have suffered damage, and some aliens may have been killed on impact. So we're not going to get the world's greatest items from this, but there will be things for us to study and use, most likely. Our soldiers are approaching the UFO crash site. I implore you to consider the scientific value of the wreckage while eliminating the surviving extraterrestrials. This is the fellow saying, please do not use grenades inside of the UFO. You can use flashbangs if you need to. My work is difficult enough without your men carelessly destroying invaluable alien technology. So it's very strong here to flashbang and then have shotgun people flank. Alright, what do we know? We know this direction's the end of the world. Beyond that, we do not seem to know where the UFO is. We're just here. Alright. Hello, civilian. Hope you're doing well over there. So, initial clear is the robot. Good luck, robot. Robot finds a target. It's a secton, I believe. The secton has a little armored vest on. It's not the end of the world by any means. We're at enough distance, the secton can't get us, I believe. So we'll head on forward. Turn that way. Turn that way. Cool. We still have 54 points. We could send a missile out, but ideally we don't want to do that. We'll see. Hey, Pond, how's the game compare to XCOM? It's definitely an older school game. This fellow just shot through a box. I don't like that at all. Fine. It's definitely an older school game. It's an homage or even remake to the original Xenonauts, or the very old XCOM, rather, XCOM the First, which I think is a lot of fun for a lot of us. If nothing else, I'm going to destroy your boxes, man. Let's get shooting. Well, I may have done nothing. Good job, useless robot. If nothing else, useless robot will draw some fire from us, and that's good. Alright, this side, we send a shotgun guy out to have a quick look. Nothing right now. If you go forward to here, you can't overwatch. Go to here, you can do it with your weaker shot. To here, your stronger shot. We can't duck, unfortunately. If we shoot from here, we're likely not to hit. I could think about having someone else go forward and smoke, at the very least. But I think the civilian is probably good and dead. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, Shield Jim. I think I'm going to have Shield Jim and a small team clear this direction if we can. So Jim runs. And then steps in, turns. Nobody right now. Fantastic. I'm going to have Jim duck and protect the civilian. Great. Now, because we know there's no one right there, the shotgun seems less useful than otherwise. I'm instead going to send a rifleman over to stand behind Jim. Spoon Toes has my best rifle, so I'm not going to use them. Instead, Swantoon, can you make it here? Not quite. You're at enough distance so that you're probably fine to go here and crouch. Good man. Okay. So the only reflex shot from here is Jim's pistol. So that goes. Alright, spare shotgun. Here could be okay. I want to get someone to the wall, but it's not going to happen. So who's left? A sniper and then some riflemen. So the question is there any angle I can get my sniper on this character? And the answer, I believe, is no. But let's find out. If from here we shoot, we have a 22% chance of hitting. So destroying the cover is the best thing we could do right now, frankly. So who is left to do that? I could send someone with a demolition charge out to destroy that. It's our only demo charge in civilian. I believe each shotgun person has one also. So if you were to go here, you have insufficient points to throw. You go to here, you have enough, but it's probably out of range, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're there safely. So I think we can't do much with the Secton right now other than set up some Overwatch. So Spoon Toes, best rifle. If you go here, you have amazing Overwatch possibilities. Even if you duck, please don't shoot your friend, thank you. We have a shotgun guy who I want to get against some wall somewhere. Okay, we know that this line is clear, but we don't know that this area is clear. So shotgun goes to here, so I can turn this direction. See, unfortunately, turning is something that's very annoying in this game. I turned one too many slices of the pie, and now he's not able to return fire. So he'll just duck and hope for the best. Sniper controlling this line seems good to me. The sniper, if you go here, you can still return fire. Turn, duck, good. There's no hurry in this level. We don't need to protect the civilians. It'd be cool if we could, but not essential. And then civilian, you're gonna go stand behind our little buddy here. And that is a turn. Let's see what the aliens do. Run, civilian, run! There's an enemy here who shot, possibly killed the civilian. Someone just shot from here, but hit nothing. The enemy shot in also. Alright, so the enemies are shooting a big way. They stepped into our reflex shot. We missed, but that's okay. Hello, little buddy. Another Secton. We don't mind them dying. We've already captured one. Yes, we're currently doing a Secton interrogation, I believe. So we don't need to capture one at this point. Alright, as mentioned, we're nearly certain there's an enemy right here. We know there's one here. There's likely one here, possibly inside. I'm not sure. Past that, it's all we know for right now. I did not clear this side of the vehicle. Hopefully it's fine. So I can move Camisa Roja in and blow things up with the missile. But ideally I want to get bits and pieces of the aliens in order to do science and building and so on. So what I'm going to do is move the robot forward to hopefully draw Overwatch fire. Turn that direction, nobody right now. We're going to go to right here. Through the wall. I always forget we can do that. Delightful. And we find some new friends. Okay. So driving over things will give us additional ways to find enemies to fight. And yeah, little buddy going through the wall is one of the best things in the game. Turning this way, there's no one. Let's get you outside. Hello. All right, we got 3 targets. These two have a lower amount of health than this one does. Are you different in some way? This one was wearing a red shirt. I wonder if this buddy is stronger in some way. Let's try to stun him out, I guess. So, our vehicle can do nothing else. And is unable to drive over this box. It's too big for him to drive over. You'll stay right there for right now. Alright. Near my shotgun guy, if you simply rush to here, you could definitely shoot him. You will not have enough left to shoot again. We also will not be able to use your stun weapon against this guy. So, Jim, where are you? Jim is here. I want to use Jim to clear this direction before anything else. I need to know where all the enemies in play are. Okay, likely this way. I don't know what this enemy shot at. Likely a civilian now that I think about it. And again, there's no hurry. So I'll have Jim just go here and move his friend forward to help with the same. If we go to here, turn 1, we'll have a weak shot. I never quite know how to get in the best position so we can also turn and shoot. 23 to here. Turn that way. We have a decent normal shot still there. Okay. If the enemy comes around this way, we may have problems. I'm trusting they would come this way. What foolishness. Okay. Rifleman, I would like to get a kill on this thing. From where he is right now, he has a 74% chance of hitting that guy. Here, 67%. That is insanely cool. And if he does that, he can shoot again. What do you say? Hey! Alright, 2 HP remaining. A little disappointing that. And again, a miss. Alright, so 1 is tremendously wounded. Fair. So, let's see. Shotgun in kill and grenade, is that doable? Oh, you know what? If we smoke here, that one will get knocked out from the overall stun. Can I get a shot for my sniper on this one? 43. It's not my best shot, but 54. Okay, do you have line of sight? You actually do. So if I move Brother Man out the way, I can have my sniper fire from here. That could be cool. So right now, you're going to go to there. Sniper, go here. 54%, not ideal for the sniper. If you kneel at 60, missed but suppressed. So with suppressed, they have fewer time units both on this turn and next turn. It's much, much easier to hit them then. Okay, who's left? Rifleman, assault. That's all. Okay. We sure do want to kill this one. So I think I'm going to smoke out against it. We can throw from right here. Hopefully we hit both of them. We do. One is down, one is first. Oh, it's a scientist. Oh! So the gray shirts are definitely different than other ones from before. Definitely different. We knocked out a scientist kind of unintentionally. I knew it would knock it out. I didn't know what it was, though. All right. What remains is 2 assaulters. And, I don't know. Can I get you into a useful position against Buddy here? No. Can I smoke it? Now, using up all my smokes and such this early does not feel great. I want to save my flashbangs for going into the actual UFO. Delightful. Not suppressed though. So all it has there is better, worse chance of hitting things. Fine. Okay. Remaining shotgun buddy. I sort of want to set up in a place where I can fire at either one as they step out, but I can't really do that. Let's go here. I think this is not going to work the way I think it will. We'll find out, though. All right. Good luck, team. Good luck, team. Civilian runs in. He might have a gun. Okay. Ototoda got the kill after taking some damage. Hello, friend. You have 1 HP left. A civilian or somebody did a real number there on that enemy. That's great. That's great. Hey, Future Proof. Is there any good onboarding for this game? So the game has a really good tutorial for combat, and then it just stops. So I haven't seen any good videos for this game yet. I don't have time to make one, unfortunately, or I would. But yeah, the game is a bit of a challenge when you're first thrown into it. You'll lose, you'll have some fun, etc. Okay. I sort of wonder what this dead thing is here. I didn't mean for it to die. This is another scientist, so good job Jim and Co on that one. Otatoda is bleeding. He'll lose 10 health next turn. We can't have that. So, Civilian, you're going to move on over and doctor him up. Thank you. Excellent. Exactly. Future-proof. If you ask questions here, people are always happy to help. And, yeah, seriously, we have one of the nicest communities on Twitch. It'll definitely help you. I think we just step in and shoot. Fine. Fine. We have a living scientist there. That's all good. Now, we don't have a check mark yet on winning, so there's some enemies somewhere. Presumably there's some inside of the enemy ship. Okay, if I run to here, I'm covering an open area, and the smoke here will protect us. If anybody comes out either side, we should get a return fire. Okay. I believe it's the case there's nobody else back here. That might be false, though. I think we just roll forward on Camisa Roja and see what we can see, if anything. Hello! Alright, we found the ship. It landed in a farmer's field up here in northern China. From this position, the Camisa Roja can return fire. I don't really need that. I just need to scout things. And driving through things is always cool. We can probably drive through the hedge in the future. Okay. Next up, Civilian the Doctor. I shouldn't assume this is empty, so Jim, let's go ahead and move you forward to here. Look. To here. What are we standing on top of, if you please? This is a soldier. Okay. So the ones in red and gray are soldiers. Soldiers and scientists. I'd like to get a living soldier if possible. Jim forward and turn. Turn. Okay. In this position, Jim can return fire, but I think he's really exposed. So move this way and then crouch. And then this turn, Squantoon will go to here and cover that way. I think there's nobody, but again, better safe, etc. Okay. Man, I wish I knew for sure if there were only enemies left inside of here. That'd be absolutely fantastic, but no. So now we gotta deal with the issue of our own making here, and then we smoke everywhere. So Otatoda has been hit. Just run through, you'll be fine. Thanks. I'm concerned about this, of course. So can I get someone to protect this corner? Not really. Oh, smoke. I could bring the vehicle back to drive through a wall to give us a way in and out more easily. The smoke will dissipate over time. Unfortunately, we can't go over walls. I could blow it up, but that seems excessive right now. Is it? Is it excessive? I'm not going to use the demo charge inside of the ship. How many more people are behind? 3, including the sniper. Blow up this hedge wall, please, if you would. Aha! Hello? Video game? Apparently hedge walls are not the kind of thing that one breaks with demolition charges. Today we've learned an important lesson. That lesson is, I don't know, tree strong. Tree very, very strong. Welcome to a moment of pure foolishness. I'm gonna dump my sniper behind this ATV, and then become pistol sniper for a moment. Not gonna help much. Alright, then Spoon Toe is my mightiest shooter. Just send this way. We know there's not an enemy there, but he'll help support this side. Alright. Any little enemies. Friendly. Friendly. So we have a civilian running out of there. Likely then there's no enemy there. Assuming the civilian's at full life. And I can't see, unfortunately. We'll see. Alright. Drive through the hedge if you can. Is that doable? No, it's not. What am I doing? I'm covering the front door. That's what I'm doing. If anybody comes out, bingo bango. We need to get a heavier robot to drive through the hedges. Hedges, absolutely strong. You bet 200 champ points on all mini aliens being the UFO. George, I agree with you. I just don't want to foolishly run forward and have people die as usual. Oda Toda, you can safely clear this corner. There's a hiding civilian, we're probably fine. I should probably send someone to clear this. And please don't fall over, please don't fall over. Thank you. Duck, good. Sniper, sniper, sniper. I don't know. I don't know. Ideally, I want you to have a 46 remaining. Oof. 46 turned this direction is not super great, but at least you're partially covered by smoke or something. Excellent shooter friend. I'm guessing there's no one here. That is true. We're gonna move to here and scout this direction. Fine. Alright, Jim and Squantoon. I'm gonna breach a door. I mean, honestly, I should breach the door next turn. Which is such slow movement, but it is the right way to go, I believe. God. Spoon toes, you're good. Power axe. I gotta get my breachers going. Alright. There's still enemies, but where, we could send Roja over to clear this area, but I don't want to. So you're gonna stay defending the frontier. Is where I can turn off your weapon. Okay, so the missiles are already turned off from auto firing. I don't want to blow the front door because I want to save all the pieces and parts. No, there's no reward for finishing this one quickly. You'd see it up in the left here. So you're getting a more deliberate playthrough than otherwise needed, perhaps. Okay. With one more turn, so it is the case this field is clear. We're all heading the front door then. And we're gonna trust that, you know, I mean, Jim, go ahead and clear this room, please. The milking station. All right, cows are not looking, or not cows. Aliens are not looking for milk, it seems. This group does not. I mean, there are no cows in there, though, so it's possible that all the cows have been abducted already. Okay. You're good, you're good. Mad dash across the field, if you would. So next turn or the turn after, we will actually have our breaching. Probably going to be, yeah, 2 more turns until the actual breach. Run. Poor sniper. So I want the sniper lined up here for the fighting in the near future. Okay, I give you a turn. Please don't shoot my people. Excellent. Sniper, go here. Sniper, pivot. Sniper, wait. Okay, next turn the sniper will be ready. Ideally, I want to use a assaulter to open the door and then have the little robot drive in, but I need to make sure it doesn't drive in a way that runs over any science pieces. Assaulter, you know what? I remember one time I was set up so perfectly, and then an alien opened the door and threw a grenade. And that was the saddest day of my entire life. It was absolutely horrible. Okay. Go to here. How does this game have any story to it? Absolutely. There's a nice long story when it comes to actual play. The game has tons and tons of little pop-ups explaining what's going on and why it's going on, and I'm a big fan of the game through and through. For me, it's definitely a 10 out of 10 game so far, but I am at this point, still fairly early, but I've been following this game through its early access, And it's been great. This is actually the full game, Craft Zero. Yeah, I have early access to the full game. It will come out in, what, like a day and a half, 2 days for you. And I'm very excited for it. All right, turn and look real quick. You're fine. Go, Jim, go. I feel a little overly defensive this time. I feel very much like the game just made me a little bit unhappy. I brought along the shield man, but you're doing well. You're doing well. It's true, Horns. Today was the happiest day of my life because I got a perfect score on today's trivia, and that was a lovely, lovely feeling. Like, realistically, there's probably one enemy in there who will kill Nye immediately. At the same time, ... I don't want to play this poorly. So, we'll see how this goes. Shooter's in position. My sniper probably does not have a straight line anymore. So you go over to here, we have more of a straight line. Depending on what's inside of there, of course. Shotgunner, get to here. Yeah, I think we're going to end up breaching before the whole team is here, realistically. Just 'cause it feels a little bit silly to do much else. Alright, Jim, you can at least watch. Squantoon, you can watch also. Very exciting for everyone. Alright, we come to the turn of breaching. Like a whale or a baby, it is time for us to breach. Okay. Checking inventories real quick. 2 flashbangs, 1 flashbang. Stun batons might be necessary. Ideally, I want to find a soldier in there, a red. So, door opens. Hello, friends. We find a floating brain and a soldier, I believe. So I very much want to knock out both of them. I can never remember how to make sure I don't flashbang my own people. Just FYI, that's a concern currently. Nullfiend has a direct shot on the big brain. I don't think this will kill it, but here we go. Only 19 damage. Big brain survives our round. Now we could pistol shot. Unfortunately, it appears to be somewhat out of range of pistol shooting, so that is your shot for this turn. Good job, you. Yeah, lots of armor. This rifle has armor piercing. Okay, it is time for flashbanging. Please don't flashbang your friends. Guaranteed hit here. Okay, hit one, but not the other. It's possible the brain is unable to be flashbanged. Real possibility all the way. Okay. We don't have enough points on Oda Toda to do anything right now, other than, like, shoot from here. But I don't want to destroy the panel. So Oda Toda, I'm not sure what to do with you. I can send Camisa Roja in to try to draw fire. There we go. It was firing at the robot, almost hit Oda Toda, all fine. In you go. Hello, hello. Oh no! What did you do? Oh no! Camisa Roja, what's wrong with you? No! Oh, you have to drive more carefully, you fool! You absolute fool! Alright, so Buddy here is suppressed, I believe due to fear or something. Oh, it feels really bad. That feels genuinely, genuinely horrible. I'm not in a happy mood anymore. I was so excited for that panel to be mine, but no. Alright, someone has... Oh, is it Jim? I think Jim has the stun weapon, yeah? No, who has the stun weapon? Hello? There it is. Okay. Can you shoot from where you are? Not quite. Not quite. Next turn, yes. Oh, I can't believe that happened. What a terrible feeling. The scientist is me so angry. At least we'll get some nice little pieces and parts from the ship anyway. Okay. So 20 stun is the likely hit on this one. Go to here. Hit it in the head, please. One is stunned out. Fantastic. Now, go hide here. Good. Might get real bad. I believe in you, though. We want to do more damage to Buddy here and then knock it out at some point. Thanks, Diggle. I appreciate it. I can use smoke to try to knock it out. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, go here, 92%. So good armor pierce there. We can fire once more, 46. Good hit, good hit. Who is going to throw the smoke grenade? Well, I like the idea I had. The execution leaves something to be desired. I need to have 33 points left to throw a grenade of any sort. Unfortunately, Jim only has flashbang. Not what I need right now. So Jim, get in there and provide the best cover you can for your buddies here. Good job, you. Spoon Toes. Oh, he just turned. Great. Something to run, but no. Civilian is still full on power. With a normal grenade we don't want to use. Squantoon does have a smoke grenade, and have 27 points left to throw it. That's not this turn, unfortunately. Poor Squantoon. Need more time with it for sure. One character left. Shoot, but don't kill, please. 4 damage! Why are you so bad? Okay. It has half its time units. Hopefully it shoots at Robot or at Jim. Good luck, team! Some of you may die. How's about them apples? Okay. It's not luck, it's skill, obviously. Okay, door is opened. How many points on this? 16 stun. It penetrates 25 armor. 13 stun. Weapon out. Hit him. There you go. There you go. There you go. Whew. I'm dismayed that I stomped the control panel, but that went pretty well otherwise. We have saved the people of possibly Russia, maybe China, I can't tell, from certain destruction by a little alien ship. You did it, Power Axe, you did it, well done. You got leveled up, Sergeant Power Axe indeed. Oda Toto got 2 kills and kind of wounded, so you get the red heart. A little award for bravery. Alright, so everyone got an award for bravery except for poor old Camisa Roja. Award for bravery on successful completion of a UFO crash site. Some civilians died, unfortunately. We got some Elenium and some captured Mentarchs. So different ranks of sectons, scientists, soldiers, are all exactly the same. Bunch of alloys. That Mentarch is the most interesting thing, and Elenium. This is a new resource for us. Alright, team, head on home. Now, how's the research going? We done observing the secton in 10 hours. Cool. Let's be very pleased with that outcome. Okay. Elenium power and observe the Mentarch. Elenium is a yellow crystalline material that sits at the heart of most recovered alien devices. It seems to act like a futuristic battery, storing power at astonishing levels of energy density. A small sample of alenium holds more energy than hundreds of liters of fuel oil at a fraction of the weight. Yet alenium is also incredibly stable. It emits no heat nor harmful radiation, and though brittle, it releases no energy when fractured. Indeed, the gentle glow that emanates within the surface is only a hint of the vast power locked within. Such a substance can be transformative for human technology. Indeed, many previously far-fetched ideas, like a handheld laser, already seem rather more feasible. However, copious amounts of alenium will be required to make them a reality, and manufacturing is well beyond our capabilities. Instead, you must liberate what we need from our fallen foes. Alright, nerd. Here's a UFO Scout. Turn rate of 20 degrees per second. This is my big advantage right now. The Scout is a small UFO that measures approximately 20 meters from nose to tail and carries only a handful of crew. Though highly advanced, it remains easy prey for the Angel interceptors. The first reason is poor maneuverability. The rear thruster array is an extremely efficient ion drive, a form of propulsion that excels when traversing the vacuum of space, but lacks the raw thrust required to change directions quickly in atmosphere. The second is survivability. While the hardened skin of the vessel is impressively tough, I missed the sentence, sorry. It's less than a millimeter thick, there we go. Nowhere near enough to withstand modern munitions. Indeed, one suspects the armor may be no more than a heat shield intended to protect the vessel during its planetary approach. Additionally, while the energy weapon mounted on the Scout is reasonably effective, it does not appear designed specifically for combat. It's fitted with a variety of different beam emitters, few of which seem to have any obvious military application. Indeed, the real problem is such weapons tend to generate a powerful EMP effect when discharged into the atmosphere. Humanity's most advanced fighter jets are thus worthless against alien vessels, with whole squadrons liable to fall from the sky with their electronics fried should they even attempt to approach one. One therefore suspects the Scout is primarily a scientific vessel, designed under the assumption that human aircraft pose little threat. A miscalculation, given the primitive vacuum tube avionics on our interceptors are not supple to EMP. Alright, we were able to defeat those with little trouble for now. Good. I believe what we need to do now is figure out what engineering is doing. They're making one nice rifle and one nice shotgun. I have enough armor to equip an entire team, except for the sniper, and I think that's probably okay. It might be sensible to make another stun gun, probably, though I see I have almost no money at all. Will research help make it easier to knock enemies down in the future? If I get sufficient corpses, I can study the corpses to learn their weak points. Also, I don't know about actually researching the ship. There's an aerial warfare I can research at some point. The research does take a while right now, so we're worked on trying to research well. Alright, 6 more alloys, I love it! What junk do we have to sell? The alien magnetic weapons are pure junk for right now. Off they go. I believe we need either 12 or 16 of the corpses to successfully study them. We need a whole bunch of them. Okay. We continue along. Alright, we finished watching the Secton. Our captured Sectons are curious creatures in many regards. Although it's demonstrated a range of emotional states since being placed in the containment tube, it does not appear particularly interested in communication. This may be due to physiology rather than obstinacy, as Sectons have underdeveloped vocal cords, and I believe their intelligence may be primarily oriented towards spatial awareness and problem solving. If these creatures are indeed telepathic, one suspects our prisoner may not understand we're trying to communicate at all. Indeed, interviews with soldiers suggest that Sectons become incredibly deadly opponents when encountered alongside psions, something that may arise from the capability to telepathically exchange visual data. If so, it would hardly be a surprise to see their accuracy increase when around such creatures. I haven't seen a psion yet. Maybe soldiers from other areas of the world have seen them. Testing revealed our captive is capable of quickly solving complex assembly puzzles, even when presented with presumably unfamiliar tools and mechanical components. It's like a crow or something. I suspect it enjoys this. On one occasion, we observed the Secton dismantle a completed puzzle and immediately solve it again using a more efficient method. I want to help it. Let's give it more things to do. More toys, more toys. My suspicion is these creatures evolved as pack hunters, but have since found a role in extraterrestrial society performing complex manual work. I certainly consider them superior to our own engineers, given the speed and precision which they seem to work, and the blissful silence in which they do it. Well, there you go. We learned nothing from this, but we have some Secton friends hanging out. Maybe we'll eventually convince them to join the team of good. Alright, aerial warfare, Elenium power, or watch the Mentarch. So if you watch the Mentarch, you get more training and more damage against it. We did the same thing with our Secton friend. I'm going to try to improve the strength of my interceptors, because I'm guessing we'll end up with larger enemies soon, and I intend to hopefully make another interceptor before too long here, but money is the issue as always. Speaking of money, it is the case that the African elites want to give me more money, 175 points. The American scientists will come aboard for 105 operation points. I've been trying to get more and more of the secret services on board because they give me more operation points per turn or per day, and that's been pretty great. Alright, we have $100,000 reduced. We picked up 60,000 recently. Is anything else become junk now? Yeah, I'm okay selling all the captured Sectons. They're going to go to a zoo somewhere, and that gives me enough money to make another rifle, I believe. So, engineering. Or do I take shotguns? Because of the ability to go through armor on first shot. I guess so. And then in-ray building. Another training building would be good, though I'd also be very, very pleased to get one of these missile batteries. It's 200,000 money for one of those. That's rough. Training center is 750,000. I have no money. This is sad. So, how about hiring a scientist? It increases our overall cost by 125. They're paid their full wages even if hired partway through a month. Well, it's 50,000 to hire them, and at the end of the month they're gonna get paid some big money. But that'll speed up my research, and that's what matters most right now, I think. It all matters equally most. I shouldn't say anything matters most by any means. Alright. Engineering is finished on our rifle. Fantastic. The scientist has joined us. Fantastic. It now takes 6 more days. We got 5% more research speed off of picking up that new scientist. Cool. I was just thinking of something. Oh, you know what? In case we get attacked, I should go ahead and make a couple sentry guns, or at least one of them, just for that additional garrison protection if we get attacked. I don't know at what point in the game attacking of their base will happen, but it's better to be prepared for that, I suppose. 12 days until the world says how I'm doing over here in Tokyo, Osaka, that kind of thing. Military aircraft destroyed near Cuba, airliner destroyed the same place, so South America and Central America have some real world troubles right now. And it's causing doomsday to climb ever higher. Over here is doing just fine though. I think I can make a radar to increase my radar distance a little bit, protect more of the world, but as of right now I don't think I can afford that. Why do I have no free construction? Okay, at this point with 120 points, I can go ahead and research these scientists, I believe. No, they were 175. Research the African money. Unfortunately, they've gone against me. Before they were pro-me. I never know under what conditions these change from being pro-me to anti-me. Maybe it's just like what happens on the world map over time. Okay, I have no engineering queued right now. We get a little bit of money per hour if the engineers are working on other projects, like making fidget spinners. Or I can make additional rifles. I have 28 alloys, so let's go ahead and do 2 of those. And that is genuinely all of my money. If I just do 1, am I able to make... Maybe next month we'll make a big fancy gun for the airplane. I can make another armor. It'd be good to have some armor at home. At the base here in case we get attacked. So I'm saving up for how much for these scientists now? 175. And there is a bonus for having everyone in an area on your side. I've kind of been picking and choosing based on who's with me. Alright, things are being destroyed in Africa and Europe. That said, a guide you're looking at says accelerated weapons are a noob trap. Well, I'm a noob, that's fine. A very small ship, most likely a probe. Destroy that probe! Yeah, I'm fine with falling for any nude prep other. It's a probe, we auto-resolve. Good job, team. Let's go back home. We'll get some additional alloys off of that. No, I'm absolutely fine, like, not playing the game in the ideal way. Aerial warfare! Engaging extraterrestrial craft in combat is a remarkably difficult process, as even the most sophisticated human aircraft and air defense systems are largely ineffective against superior technology of the adversaries. There are various reasons for this, but the foremost is the alien craft can be fiendishly difficult to detect. My tireless work on quantum radar technology is the only reason our organization is capable of tracking UFOs at all. The rest of the world remains entirely blind to the gathering threat. Yet even if I were to share the tracking data, most modern fighter jets remain useless. Without a solid fix on the UFO, they'd be unable to lock missiles. Similarly, attempting to employ cannons would simply bring them within range of the powerful EMP effect generated by the discharge of an alien energy weapon. By contrast, our X-25 Angel interceptors are adapted from the venerable MiG-25 Foxbat. This aircraft's electronic systems hardened to withstand an EMP from a nuclear blast, allowing our pilots to freely engage UFOs with short-range cannons. Thankfully, my recent research has now unlocked further combat options. I've managed to integrate the short-range quantum radar carried by the interceptors with the guidance system of 2 common types of missiles. The lighter missile is highly maneuverable and fitted with a high explosive warhead designed to shower the target with deadly shrapnel. The heavier torpedo is far slower, but employs a powerful shaped charge warhead capable of penetrating and shattering enemy armor. Both are now available for construction. Cool. Alright. Learn about Elenium power or watch the Mentarch. I'm going to watch the Mentarch so we can do more damage against it, as it's quite beefy indeed. And then in-ray missiles and such. The missile is a $250,000 money per missile. No. A $250,000 money to make these available at all. I'm guessing it gives you a full deployment of missiles forever, but I'm not certain on that one. $250,000 on each of these. Goodness gracious. Alright. 132. Latin Americans still need 175. They're still isolated 175. Closer and closer to help with research. 6 more alien alloys coming from the probe. 32 days until a proper invasion comes in. Alright, more rifles made. Glorious. Money goes up. Money goes up, please. Warden armor's done, so we're just going to leave our engineers working on making us money now. Hacking into networks, I'm sure. Alright, we know of the Mentark now. We know it has a plasma cannon, tentacles for melee, and it hovers. Hovering means it moves as if it were equipped with a jetpack. Plasma cannon does up to 56 base energy damage. So up to 28 plus 56 on a crit. Penetrates 10 armor, can destroy 12 armor. Well, that's a lot. That's enough to burn through our armor and character in possibly a single shot. A living Mentark's a surreal sight to behold, Commander. The subject remains entirely passive with its containment unit, patiently hovering in place while it endlessly scans the surroundings with a single large eye. Nothing has changed since the creature first arrived in the laboratory. At no point has it shown signs of anger, boredom, or discomfort. Application of electric shock will cause it to adopt a defensive posture, but after approximately 30 seconds it will simply return to a previous position. I wonder what tasering it does. Though I think we tasered last turn, or last mission rather. And I don't recall what it did. It maybe was already suppressed at that point, I'm not sure. This is not the behavior of a fully sentient life form. Indeed, the fact Mentarks are only encountered in the confines of a UFO perhaps hints at their true purpose. I suspect they are powerful biological computers, networked directly into the vessel's control system to assist with piloting and hyperdrive navigation. They're also formidable opponents on the battlefield. You're no doubt already aware of the power of their integrated plasma cannon, but their dexterous tentacles are also easily capable of generating enough force to break bones, as one of my less alert underlings recently discovered. As suspected, Mentarks do indeed employ a miniaturized energy shield to protect their fragile biological sections. Yet detailed scans of the shield envelope had revealed the coverage is not uniform. A number of weak spots have been identified, hopefully boosting the damage your soldiers inflict on these creatures. Alright, 10% more damage, I'll take it. We have one research product remaining. Out to learn about Elenium power. Get to a team. Get to a team. Anyone? Hello? Hello, please come to visit? Hello? So there's so many things I want to make this next month. I have no idea which one of them is worth doing. Happy month, everyone! Happy month! Pile of money comes flying in. More money than last month from everybody. We spent 77,000 more this month than last month, but for the first time ever, we are positive on cash coming in. Woo! Woo! It's up to 500,000 money. And no idea how to spend it. But spending it somehow. Hey Odatota, doing real well today, how you doing? So I can't afford to make a new training room, so bad training continues. Second interceptor makes a good deal of sense, but how expensive is an interceptor? It's 500,000 money. So that would be this month's money. I could directly sell useful items. The captured Mentark is now junk. Fine. I need to hold on to all the corpses in order to study them when I have enough for the engineering job. 15, I think. I could sell some Elenium, but gosh, I think I need it for something. 100,000 money. Beyond. What can I do with 100,000 money for a whole month? A bigger radar array is also 100,000 money. Maybe we can get more corpses. Yeah, this is the issue with building in Tokyo, is I'm getting so many fewer UFO missions than I thought I would. And so we're not picking up as many corpses as I think we should be by this point, but I'm ready to play again in a better starting location. I mean, more radar would help us a little bit going into the west. No, I agree, Plasma. We definitely took Tokyo just for the roleplay memes. I knew it was a bad decision as I made it, but, you know. Okay, I'm going to sell until we're at 200,000 extra and make a missile battery just in case. And then, do I go ahead and make a new interceptor or give them missiles? A second base? I don't think I can make a second base yet. I haven't seen it pop up on second bases. And aren't they like $1 million dues? I think they are. It's better to have one stronger airplane or two weaker airplanes. I'm going to sell to 500,000 to find out. I don't know what to sell. I need all these things. Never mind, they're all my preciouses. All my preciouses. Maybe different locations cost different amounts, maybe so. I haven't seen a build a second base button yet, so I'm not quite sure right now. Alright, we're at 204. 204. 250? It's 250 now. Was it 250 before? I don't think so. Oh, they stopped being in my favor. Oh. The African elites will give me so much more money. So much more money. But it's only at the end of the month. Can we survive for another month? A display in the upper right looks like you have 6 bases. Upper right? I see funding report and launch aircraft. Upper right. I'm sorry, I don't understand right now. If there's a button for build more bases, I can definitely do that. Oh, I wish I would have done this before, I'm gonna go ahead and recruit more security for more training rate. Raise funds, reduce tension, identify recruits, or construct a base. Ayy! So constructing a base costs 100 points. There it is. We found the button. Now is it 100 points plus money or just 100 points? Identify recruits is free. Huh. There's a raise funds button. Wait. I should spend my points to raise funds. As I said before, I don't notice things on the far right here because my microphone partially blocks the screen. I have to move over to see it, but rough. Grubzilla, good seeing ya. Good seeing everybody. Hope you're having good days. What are you up to this evening? What kind of things are filling your lives with delight? Tell me do. Tell me true. Okay, how much money will they give me? How much money? Covertly approach the network of backers with a request for additional financial support, as the illicit misappropriation of government's funds require careful concealment. Operations Division needs to invest significant time discreetly routing the money into our accounts. 800,000 money plus 5,000 a day. How did I miss that the whole time? Okay, things we know for future playthroughs. Cool. I am so rich. How do I tolerate being this rich? I just don't get it. I just don't get it how rich I am. It's amazing. So constructing base is 100 points. Identifying recruits is free. You pick up additional soldiers. Reduce tension we don't need. No to a new base. I'll look in a moment. I mean, there's no point in making a new base if I can't outfit it. And I'm guessing the initial build does not come with planes, though it might. I'm not sure. But yes, we could have more bases. We've learned an important lesson, though, about how to play the game more efficiently. Though convincing more people to join our team seems good. 150, 250, so many points. So if I were able to do more missions by being in a better place in the world, we'd be able to get more operations points more easily. We'll see, we'll see. Brasilia, Daughter's Day left in high school are starting to be a very small number. It must be hard. Transitions are tough. Civilians, true, the invasion's coming, and what do we have? We have Tokyo protected. That's all that really matters. The ongoing protection of Tokyo will never end. I do have additional bed spots. I can hire an engineer. The engineering capacity is full. I have space for scientists and space for soldiers. So let's see who's available on the recruit page. There might be some good people to defend the base. Clayton Thomas, high HP, not great bravery. Victoria Nyang Yang. Still don't know how to say that one. In-rate turn units. Bruno Vicente, high turn units, incredibly weak though. Itsuki Doi is Japanese. Come along, my Japanese friend, obviously. The other Japanese names here looks like no. Yeah. I mean, low reflex is not the end of the world. So Lucy Bell, come along also. Alright, 2 more troops coming around. When they get home, I will name that for some of you lovely, generous subscribers. You still alive? Yes, I believe you are, Grabzilla. I think most people are alive right now. An abduction in South America. Oh no. Alright. We now have aircraft missiles available. So additional weight onto it, so it probably turns slower at lower top speed. So the Sidewinders are the ones that hit all but the most agile UFOs, weak against armor. Skylance, long-range weapons inflict heavy damage on armor. They have limited ammo and can be evaded by agile UFOs. Okay. So, Skylance gets bigger enemies. Other ones get smaller ones. Okay. Right now we can... Where's payload capacity? Down here. So we're at 10 out of 11. We could strip the armor and put a fuel pod in instead. Strip the armor and carry more weapons. Okay. That's a good switch on that airplane because... Insert ant story here. Because it allows us to potentially take down smaller aircrafts faster. And I think they're free to build. So many bad things happening in South America. Supporter in Latin American regions fallen under enemy control. The Latin American scientists are fully against us. Oof. Hey, only 100 points to bring him back in. Okay, so I bet it's the case that the longer someone is not with me, the more they cost to bring back on board. So if it stays about 100, we can bring on board more easily. Alright, 2 new people are here. Welcome aboard, new folks. Private Itsuki Doi and Lucy Bell. So bad... What are reflexes for again? Reaction fire. So better or worse hit chance with melee weapons and reaction or overwatch fire. They're also less likely to trigger reaction fire than units with lower reflexes. So... we want you doing something that does not involve overwatching or melee, ideally. Grenadier. Our first ever Grenadier, maybe. Yeah, carried a grenade gun. Is that what it's called? The good old grenade gun. Alright, Lucy the grenade gun lady. Gonna give you a proper name. Hello, Lucy grenade gun lady. So heavy explosive rounds. We also have here smoke rounds. Ooh, she's way over combat load then. Are they especially heavy? 8 weight versus 16 weight. So the explosives are heavier than the smoke rounds. I do want someone with more strength to do that well. So sorry, my friend, you're gonna be a basic rifleman for right now. I mean, frankly, with bad reaction, a shield person makes most sense. But, I think we'll do a rifleman for right now. Alright, who subscribed first today? We have here a... Reality's overrated. Reality. Just be private reality, that works. And they're a nice Japanese man. Very bad time units, because significantly overweight. As of right now, it seems that basically everyone is not strong enough for me. So we'll go ahead and junk the heavy explosive and the smoke grenade. There we go. You're fine. You're good all-rounders. There's rifleman for right now. Thank you much indeed. So George gifts up, but George's already in the game. Putzaroo! Putzaroo, you're up next. Private Putzaroo. I'll be calling you Putzaroo-san, as you are the only Japanese person here, and that surely is not racial essentialization. Wouldn't dare do that. Engineering has 6 days until they get my new airplane ready. Excellent. Thank you again for the generosity today, folks. Today and every day you help me continue doing this streaming thing, and you know, with every passing day, your American dollars become stronger and stronger against my pathetic little yen. It's getting embarrassing over here how weak the yen is. So when someone wants to buy imports, and I can't imagine what I'd be importing, your money helped a tremendous amount. Alenium power. There are several methods one can use to draw out the vast reserve of power contained within alenium, each varying greatly in efficiency and complexity. The easiest method of extracting energy is simply to place a pair of electrodes anywhere on the alenium crystal, literally plugging it into a circuit as if it were a battery. The substance will then output a constant flow of electricity that is proportional to the size of the sample used. Unfortunately, this process also causes it to radiate away significant amounts of excess energy as light and heat. This is merely wasteful and inefficient when using small quantities of alenium. With larger amounts, it becomes dangerous. This approach is best suited for use in smaller devices, such as weapons and equipment used by the soldiers. Although energy efficiency is less than 30%, the space efficiency and low overall weight usually make up for this. By contrast, in situations where size and weight are less of a constraint, one can achieve greater safety and performance by constructing a reactor around the alenium. This captures the excess heat and converts it to electricity, which almost doubles the effectiveness of the process. Indeed, the extraordinary energy output of the reactors may allow a quantum leap in the performance of the aircraft. I shall shortly begin preparing research proposals for new craft capable of putting them to use. Yet most efficient of all are nitrogen-cooled alenium generators, which add delicate arrays of photovoltaic cells to bring conversion rates of energy into electricity up above 80%. Though far too bulky for general use, one suspects they make an excellent replacement The diesel turbines are existing generator rooms. Alright, we're now able to learn about laser weapons or alenium generators. Obviously, laser weapons, thank you. Now, I'm guessing the noob trap was to use resources before laser weapons could be made, but 10 days through, let's see how it goes. Handheld laser weapons. Let's see what we can do. Engineering now know how to make alenium generators. Upgrades all of the generators to alenium ones, improving output from 40 to 80 power. That's insane. That's amazing. I will take it. I'm guessing I should have had more bases before the invasion came. Yeah, we'll definitely play the game differently when/if things fall apart. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, I should have done a better job at etc, etc. I don't know. A cleaner leader has been identified in Cuba, personally coordinating an attempt to destabilize the local region. Eliminating him will disrupt the plan, may also present the opportunity to gather useful intelligence on the cleaners. Eliminate the VIP at a dockyard. Aight, we can do that. Obviously, we want to capture the VIP if we can do so. It is time for us to go. Okay, who is feeling like joining the squad today? Need to level up evenly if possible. New trap in the game is researching too much, so that game tech... Wait, researching too much game tech before you're ready. We never played the second one. Yeah, I think when I played the initial early access, we had a ton of research done, but we're unable to build any of it. I do recall that now. That was not ideal. Okay, Sergeant Major R Squared, you've done very well for us, but I'm going to go ahead and not use you this time. Spoon Toes and Squantoon are both Sergeant Majors. Let's send one of them home. I don't know how to choose. Squantoon, you're going home, my friend. Okay. Not sure if shield needed. Can't decide. Second assaulters needed. Lieutenant Otatoda. We have a lieutenant now? I had no idea. It's amazing. Amazing. We have one lieutenant. Okay. I sort of want to send him out, of course. I'm sorry, Otatoda. I know I need to get other people out there, but I love having someone of high rank protecting the squad. One of the privates, Reality's Overrated or Putzaru-san. Which of you is going to go? Who has better carry weight? Reality's Overrated is just barely. Okay. Reality, get on the boat, my friend. I'll take good care of you, hopefully. Alright, and then the loose spot for I don't know what, as always. We're going to a dockyard. I'm guessing we're going to have cargo containers to hide behind. So I'm going to send along a shield person. Geektown, Europe, my friend. I know you're from, where are you from? South Africa, but Europe anyway. Okay. An assaulter. I turned you into an assaulter from a shield person. Back to shield. I hope I can upgrade shields eventually. They're not especially durable, we'll say. Okay. 3 riflemen, a shield, a sniper, etc. Let's get everyone outfitted as best we can. The assaulters will get the new shotguns. We like it. We have 2 more rifles to give somebody. Civilian, you get 1. Reality, brand new character, you get 1 also. If I give you heavy armor, what happens? You lose a bunch of time units and accuracy. We're overweight by 11. We're not going to get the without removing basically everything, so you'll stay light armor, no hats needed. I have no other special items right now. Where is my stun gun? It's on Otatoda. I mean, if we're to do that, we should set up this way instead. But Otatoda is likely to go in and hit somebody. So I should give it to a rifle person instead, most likely. And with that, you have a ton of carry weight available. Enough for one of those or a rebreather. So better accuracy from 54 to 58. Or doesn't fall over in smoke. I'll do a smoke thing, I guess. And then if I drop some... Oh, wow. You can actually have both upgrades. That's insane. Otatoda, there's a reason that you're the lieutenant. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's give you some smoke also, just in case. 1 time unit penalty, you'll be fine. Alright, assaulter number 2, you're looking good there. So both my assaulters have both accuracy and smoke protection right now. Alright, spoon toes can carry more weight. Let's give you a further grenade of some sort. Or just a rebreather. I mean, I can give everyone rebreathers. Not everyone, most everyone. That could be good to have. Mr. Geektown has 4 points left. I could give you one of these instead of your demolition charge. But I think yeah, I think... Do the rifle people have demo charges? Okay, we already have 3 demo charges. So, Geektown, I'm going to give you a rebreather instead. If you go in first with a shield, having you avoid smoke damage seems smart. And I didn't give anybody my stun gun. Whoops. Forgot to do that part. We have a bunch of 63 accuracies and a 67. So you're going to dump that. Grab that. Grab that. Oh, interesting. So with the normal pistol replaced by a stun gun, we have a lot of carry weight suddenly. I don't know. Oh, actually, no. It wasn't a pistol. It was a med pack instead. So we'll drop one of these. You're fine. Okay, I think we are ready to go. Assuming everyone has armor on. Looking good, team. Okay, Nullfiend, if I give you basic Warden armor, nothing changes. Cool. Cool. Don't give you the pistol with a med pack. Throw the med pack at the enemy. I'm sure it'll do 1 damage. Don't you worry. Alright. May as well give you an extra something if you can. You good? Alright. I don't think my sniper will ever get smoked, but just in case. Soldier positioning, are we good? This is Otatoda as always. I think we're absolutely fine here. I should not have reality as a door person with their almost no health at all. Looking good, team. Looking good. To Cuba to find/eliminate a VIP member of the Cleaners. Alright, it's now 11 a.m. my time. I'm going to go ahead and take a very quick AFK break, get some coffee, get a little stretch in, as the phrase has it. I'll return presently. I thank you all very much for your generosity and being here with me today. I hope you're having some fun on this lovely Monday evening for you. BRB. I promise. AFK. Ad break. All right. Thank you for waiting very kindly and generously. We can get the game started. We have a VIP to deal with. Finding and eliminating the VIP in this command post should effectively shut down cleaner activity in the local region. The VIP is likely located in the largest building. Additionally, the area likely contains valuable data that may grant our organization additional operation points. I love that. Kill the VIP and return soldiers to drop ship for evacuation, or stun the VIP and carry their body to the drop ship to capture them. Here are a few things. It's not possible to win the mission via eliminating all hostiles, as enemy reinforcements will spawn continually from turn 10. Number 2. Each cleaner computer awards the soldier a data stick item that gives 5 operation points if recovered. Also, capturing the VIP for interrogation will grant 50 operation points. Oh boy. Hey John, how's it going? Hello everyone. If you're out there in viewerland, lurkerland, whatever, it's good being here with you today. I want to capture the VIP, obviously. We have 10 turns to get in, get out, etc. This is the secure processing area of the docks. Smart place to put a regional control center. The scientist said this may explain how our enemies are able to smuggle equipment around the globe with such ease. Yeah. Sweep the area, find the leader, and eliminate them. Intel reports suggest they're in the largest building. Grab whatever data you can from their computers too. Oh, and enemy reinforcements won't be long. Don't hang about. Alright. Welcome to our vehicle. They would like me to sabotage 18 computers. There's a door here, or a window more properly. Past that, we know nothing. Intel, why are you so terrible? So these are cleaners. Previously we've seen cleaners with SMGs and maybe a 5-point, 5-point vest on, like armor vest. Past that, I have no idea. Because we need to get in and get out quickly, I now wish I brought my characters with the most time units, but I attempted to level up more people, and shame on me for that one. I'm guessing this is a low building. It might be a good spot for a sniper. But right now I need to move my little buddy forward. Presumably this is the largest building around. We've taken 8 damage. I didn't see from what direction. Hello, friend. We have found an enemy here. We can shoot it straight away. Well done. 1 down, more to go. Indeed. Alright. No enemies known of. There's the front door. As always, we can just blast the front door with a rocket. We'll see. How? So, let's have Spoon Toes look this direction. No one immediately. We'll go to here and look this direction. Fine. And then forward. And we move a step forward more and have a reaction shot still. At this point, though, I don't think I need that. I just need to continue. Enemy overwatch from over here. I didn't see who it was. Took 15 damage and is now bleeding also. No one likes that. Alright, you're gonna duck for right now. I'll try to get a rifleman over to you and see what I can do. Outrageous. I should have moved Jim that direction first to have the shield eat the shot. I tend to move Jim this direction with the sniper, though, probably. Reality, can you get next door? You need to have 25 turns left. The answer is no, you can't. So, you can get to the corner, probably. I have to go around Jim, so 1 second on that one. Jim, as Geek Town. Sorry, Geek Town's the shield person this time, not Jim. Pure shenanigans. There's an enemy back this way. Oh boy, when they deploy in the worst possible positions. I have a shotgun to clear this door. He's already overwatched, so I'm doubting he can do it again effectively. Again, pure shenanigans on that one, but that's how it goes. Alright, in this direction there are computers, so I can send some people this way to look at the computers. I still think a sniper might do well up here, but we really have to push in this building about as fast as possible. Jim, continue this way. Okay, the ladder's right here. That could be pretty cool. You hold your position. Okay, shotgun again. I didn't put Jim where I intended to. And this doesn't say he was going to be a guard for this character. It didn't work out, though. Well, we'll see. I do wonder if Nalfine can get a line of sight on whatever shot. Good old Spoon Toes there. Yeah, any shield person's become Jim, unfortunately. I apologize. We need to have 48 points left to make a good shot here. The enemy might be this direction. Gosh, I hope not. If we go on the roof here, we'll have enough for pistol overwatch. We don't want to do that. So I'm going to have you just hang out there and hope for the best that he does not die. Alright, it is time to begin pushing the front as best we can. Can you get to here? You can. Power Axe. I'm gonna send you with Jim instead. Sorry, Geektown instead. And then Civilian. I'm gonna send you front also if possible. Good. Up and over, what a hero. Watch this hero go. Whoa! Okay. Turn 1, questionable. Lots of enemy movement. Someone just shot, possibly from here. Second enemy here. Okay. So the sniper didn't do much this turn. Can you see a target here? You can. I can send the sniper up to fire at that fellow. 44% chance will likely hit this. Does crouching in the open give you defense or only offense? Makes it 10% harder to hit you. Now, the only issue with this is it takes 4 points to stand up again. Okay, if we go for spoon toes instead, 88% chance of hitting it. Do it. Cool. Do it again. Cool. Cannot move now. Not ideal. We still have to get a doctor over to them. But there may be an enemy here. I'm going to send reality out to see. Have I made up an enemy on this corner? Oh, it's over here, actually. Huh. Well, that's a thing. Okay, I didn't actually expect the enemy to be there, of all places. Fine. How on earth are you Huh. I feel like I'm getting too spread out right now. I should probably ignore this enemy to the degree possible and work our way forward. Another enemy, fine, good distance. Okay, Jim, it is time to, sorry, Geektown. Oh, we actually can't jump through here. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought we'd go up and over. Now, maybe just shield dudes can't. So I'm gonna step Jim aside and... Okay, he took a terrible shot there, I'll take it. So shield people cannot go up and over is the story there. If we go to here, we can still shotgun. There's no place you can go to where you can successfully shotgun. We could just stay here and hope for return fire if he steps across. He's untargetable there, so I think that makes sense. Good. I'm not pushing aggressively enough, that I keep saying. Geektown, go here. Cap. So, Geektown, we have 2 enemies. 1, 2. Good, no problems. Geektown, in order to be more aggressive, I'm going to run you here. Otatoda. I'm not doing this one well at all. I need to be sending people like Otatoda to the main building for a capture. Also Power Axe. Not great. Okay, Beloved Sniper, can I have you finish off this character? If you go to here, you have your main shot, no chance of hitting. If you go on the roof here, you can go for a pistol shot, no chance of hitting. If you go to here, no. I'm going to ignore that enemy for right now. I don't think it can successfully hit Spoon Toes again. And so we'll see what happens here. I haven't yet used my little robot that could. The little robot that could has destroyed his cover. Good. We can turn and fire with 33 points. We have 8 points left to spend. not dead, but drew attention. Fine. Civilian, I really need to breach this building. We can get inside this turn. Okay, I don't actually care about cover as much. So if we go here, I believe I can turn with a decent shot. 53, no luck. Power axe, we established, can't do anything unless I throw a grenade. But that's your turn. That's your turn. All right. Enemy right here. Okay. Civilian's been shot in the back. The enemy from the area previously shooting at Spoon Toes has... Nice. Has changed targets to here. So we have 2 bleeders right now. Fine. Okay, let me deal with the ones I know what I want to do first. So you go here, grab that. You go here, you breach the door. Look, step in, grab. Alright, so Oda Toda is rocking and rolling right now. Power Axe is defeated, or the one that's in the way is defeated now. So I'm going to send you running across the way. Good. Civilian still has tons of health despite the bleed. They can self-heal if need be. So little machine that could give me an opening in the wall, please. I thank you. And I'm going to step you forward 1 for right now. If you need to attack, you can. But I'm hoping Civilian can do a good job here. 94%! 94% missed! Wow! That feels horrible. Alright, let's do it again. 96. Alright, I'm very glad I got a kill on a character as opposed to on one of my robots. We know there's an enemy over here still. And if I go to here, can my sniper see them? Yes. Okay, 47. We have a 4% chance of hitting. If we kneel, it becomes a 44. Yeah, definitely not ideal there. Probably should have moved forward more. But can't. Hey, we stood up for no good reason. Awesome. Spoon Toes, how about you, my friend? Alright. 49. We move forward again. 51. 85. There we go. Fantastic. 1 shot, 1 kill all the way. I'm guessing there's computers over here, but that you have my stun gun means I need to start running forward. Okay. Whew, for new games looks dated, it's intentional. This game is an homage to old games from long ago, and so it's meant to be, not exactly the most new and exciting games. This is the VIP. This is the person who must be stunned out. I don't want to shoot him right now. So I'm going to knock some stuff over and just hang out. And this game is meant to be dated, like I said. It's an homage to old games, and it's a ton of fun, despite the old age it has. Cat, what does the VIP do? I'm actually surprised the VIP is not up a floor or farther back or something. So there's an enemy. It's possible the VIP is the only enemy remaining. We still have a ton of turns, so not sure what to say about that one. Jim, grab that. Supposed to get, 12 more, 13 more computer desks. There must be a giant computer lab somewhere. I'm being way too aggressive with my characters right now, but I presume it's being here also. Hey, found an enemy, okay. That enemy has an assault rifle, it looks like. So at that range, it's not terrifying. if I go here, I can return fire against him. Ah, another one. This one is through a door. Huh. If I go to here, I can turn towards them and return fire if need be. Okay. I need to do some doctoring real quick. I'm going to have Reality, who's my private, doctor her superior. Excellent. Civilian does not have any knockout weapon. So, I want to send Civilian to support this direction. If you go to here, you have no target, but if they move forward, you will. Good. Power Axe, I want you to breach the window. Awesome. There's a door right here that I'm guessing leads to computers of some sort. That's not what I need you to do right now. What I need right now is to see who's home. Hello! Lovely seeing you all. All right, tons of computers and people protecting the VIP, of course. We have 6 turns to get out, ideally. I could use a missile here and blow these boxes to Kingdom Come. I think it's smarter, though. Even more enemies. See, suddenly a missile seems very, very desirable to deal with all these. But in the immediate... How dare you overwatch my Camisa Roja? How dare you? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my Wild Blasting, I think. So 40 plus 15. My normal rifle does 34 with no armor penetration. Machine gun! Only hit twice, I believe, for very low damage. You're probably just going to sit there and draw fire, I think. Okay. Shotgunner here can't do a darn thing. So yeah, you're going to... Do I breach the door? I can breach the door and fire once, possibly. If I step inside... I have enough for like a snapshot. No one's here, actually. If we go to the computer, we'll be in line of sight of that guy. Which, in fact, we are right now, aren't we? Okay. We can have 3 points of movement and still attack. That's not going to happen. 2 computers here. We don't have enough of anything to throw a grenade right now. A grenade would be very, very strong there, except for the computers. So, I think we just run away, turn that direction, and crouch. I can have Little Robot drive over more things, I suppose. Huh. The VIP shot the robot and suppressed his friend. So he has fewer turn units for next turn. Go, Little Robot, go! Alright, so Robot's done some good work this time. Now, Private Reality used half of her points healing Civilian here. You could throw a grenade from where you are. Unfortunately, it's pretty well out of range. We have a smoke bomb also. Okay, we have 1 step we can take before we get into trouble. So I think it makes sense for you to... Let's see. If you were to go to here, can you see anybody? No. Okay. You have partial cover, that's fine for now. Sniper friend, sniper friend, sniper friend. This is a very awkward area for sniping, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't even see how I snipe at all from here, frankly. If we get over here, we can try to line up against them. So exciting round of pistol sniping, I suppose. And we'll see if anybody comes in. Okay, Spoon Toes is the one I need to breach most aggressively and quickly. So possibly back door for you. We'll see next turn. Alright. Might be time for some death, we'll see. Someone dared shoot my robot! Everyone wants to kill the robot, glorious. Because they see the robot as the greatest threat against the VIP. Fair and fine. Exposed? Yes! Oh, so good! I'm sorry, I shouldn't compliment myself ever, but that Overwatch was amazing. Not to overstate matters, but have you ever seen a better shot in your entire life? I don't think you have. If you say you have, you're frankly deceiving yourself. All I gotta say about that. Okay, this has been fully cleared by Bucko here. Bucko here, I need you to go into this room next. They haven't seen the robot shoot yet? Yeah, they definitely should not be afraid of the robot. That said, I appreciate that they are. Again, there's a substantial argument in favor of using a missile here, but I think that'd be a little silly. Excellent miss. 81% miss. Try again. Or at least one of the 81% chances worked out. Reality is a gunner. 99. Thank you. Okay, reality is now exposed, but the robot's in closer. That's great. Spoon Toes, I don't know what to do with you right now. Mr. Breach Guy, if I run you to here, you can't shoot. To here you could, but no chance of hitting anything. So we can set up here for next turn attacking, I guess. Or we can have you take from the computers this turn. You know what, we're going to do that. This should probably be post-battle activity. This seems like a good idea. Oh, can you only loot one per turn? Oh, no, I was misclicking, my bad. Okay. So, civilian can get to the door this turn. So set up for next turn. Fine. You've done your thing. How would I do this best? If we go and just step out, 51%, a lot of cover in here. And with the cover, it's gonna be hard to find a good target. However, we can see all three here. 0, 0, 0. Cool. Alright. You will just wait there in preparation for next turn. Sniper, sniper, sniper. Genuinely the most useless character on this mission ever. I should use this sniper to run around and look at stuff. We had 5 turns. Alright, sniper becomes pistol sniper and just begin like sprinting across the map. Maybe there's something over here worth getting. Hey, don't die, thanks. Jim has done basically what Jim can do in Ray. Snooping around. So Jim, you're also gonna run across the map as best you can and hopefully find more stuff over there. Alright, I give you a turn. VIP tries to get out. Ooh! Okay, so they shot Spoon Toes, I believe. Is that Spoon Toes? Or Spoon Toes indeed. So Spoon Toes is very low health right now. Fine. Everything is fine. Drive over the cover. Fine. We have 56 health left on Camisa Roja. Okay. Let's think our way through this one. So I have a shotgun waiting here. Ideally, we want to use that on the VIP, who we could also smoke if need be. I have a second shotgun here, who could potentially go here and smoke. Here and smoke. Okay, we don't want to do that yet, but maybe at the end. Okay. I have a gunner to go around here who... Interesting, you push the door closed when you come from behind. Okay, let's think. So... That makes sense. Actually, really high roll on that one. Kind of unexpected. You're just gonna duck for smoke guy. I would do 40 points of damage this turn. This is 16. I may have to wait a turn to not kill the VIP. 80% awesome. Do it again. Fantastic. Okay. To my knowledge, the VIP is the only one remaining. Okay, I could have Reality heal Spoon Toes again. I believe that's a smart thing. You cannot fully heal a character. Because they have some permanent damage until they go home. But he's over half health at least. Reality, I can move forward to be a meat shield, but probably better to keep her alive. After all, she's a private. I'll deal with you in a moment. Okay, so both shotguns are still ready. If I have you bring out your club, you can't quite get there and do damage. If I have other shotgun, you're going to be the throw smoke guy. Okay. Please work. Hey, thank you. Okay. I don't know how to suppress terribly well without a heavy. So next turn, shotgun guys can get in to do the work they need to. For this turn, shotgun guy, go to here. I don't mind you drawing fire from a VIP. Spoon Toes, you're gonna go here. You can shoot this 4 times. 1 is fine. Cool. I don't know if this stun is additive. Well, it's not if you miss. So I don't know if the stun points are per turn. Like, will we need to do 40 stun points against the next turn? I'm not sure. Duck, there's your turn. There's your turn. Okay, Jim is trying to get over to the sniper to continue the exploration. Probably not going to happen, so Jim's kind of like running along. Might be better for Jim to stay in the boat there. But let's see what we can find. Hopefully no enemies. Don't know how stun works. So what I want to know is, does it carry over from turn to turn? Or is it a, every turn is special and different? It does carry from turn to turn. Awesome. So more stun points running through. How dare you? How dare you shoot my, my little beautiful robot there? Robot's still in good shape. Okay. So Power Axe, go hit him, please. A miss. Do it again. 2 misses? What? 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 Alright, we have 2 shots left with our stun gun. If I can fire twice. So 40 from here. 83. Come on! Come on! Stun accumulates, they say. 3 misses. Wow. All right. Good try, team. I don't want this to kill him. So I don't know. Let's drive through to give people paths home faster, maybe. I don't know, man. Let's start harvesting from the computers, I guess. If he kills someone, I guess we all deserve it, maybe. 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 Okay. I don't know about you right now. It's so bad. Can other shotgun guy get in a range to hit one more time? He can. Please. Otatoda, you're a lieutenant for a reason. Another miss? Wait. Does this guy have, like, supernatural dodging abilities? This isn't even funny anymore. Like, ha ha ha, I missed twice. We missed 4 times in a row. I sort of want to just shoot him. But I don't want to kill him. I can also hurt the VIP with conventional weapons. It's true, but I don't want to accidentally kill him, right? I don't think I want to kill him, so I need to just drive away. Don't mind me. Going on home. Don't mind me. Yeah, exactly. If I don't kill him completely, that's good. I don't want to high roll, though. If I high roll and kill him, I feel so bad. Yeah, this is 40 damage. It could do up to 60, I believe. Too scary. Too scary. Can I just punch him? Is that possible? No, it is not possible to punch him, unfortunately. Open hand does nothing. I could smoke him again. You know what? This is probably very silly, and my apologies to all of our friends here, but I clicked the wrong spot. Good. Oh, isn't bad clicking great fun? I think it might be. All right, sniper, clear this room. No enemies, hopefully. Don't even look. You're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. All right, good. This one also. Good. Okay. So probably no more computers this way. Like, why won't this guy just surrender? That is my question here. Shouldn't he just surrender by now? I think he should. Go, sniper, go. Jim, get in the box and be sad. Everyone's having a real bad time and Ray knock this guy out. If someone dies again, fine. 8 damage, 6 damage. Everyone's good. Everyone's good. Okay. Okay. Please, Otatoda, for love it's all it's good. 15 points of stun. Okay, he's down. We have to pick him up now. I don't know who has sufficient strength to do so. Alright. Otatoda's quite loaded down. Power Axe. You could throw down grenades, maybe? Spoon Toes. I mean, things like the medicine don't really matter at all. So, Otatoda, get out of here, please. Good. Spoon Toes. Grab buddy. Excellent. Substantially overweight now. I think it's worth dropping stuff to get 2 units back. I only have the 1 taser, so I don't want to leave that behind. There we go. Spoon Toes, carrying a man. Fleeing while carrying a man, isn't that glorious? Okay. Robot. Get in the boat. Alright, so not this turn, but next turn we're supposed to get out of here. I want to find 4 more computers. Oh, in the main room, there are more I haven't engaged with yet. 1, 2. So there may be more. No, this is the end of the world. Okay, fine. Okay. We may have the enemies spawn, but I... Oh, did you throw your weapon on the ground? Did you actually throw your weapon on the ground? Wait. That's one of my fancy guns. I don't want to pull up the VOD. Is it here, possibly? No. It was when I was threatening to punch the guy. Oh, no. Where's her weapon? Okay, there it is. There it is. I meant to put it in her inventory. I got overly excited, though. Not quite. Fine. Comedy of errors as always. Reality, where'd your gun go? Where'd your gun go, reality? What you doing? What you doing, though, gun? Okay, get the ship. Thank you. Alright, sniper friend. Man, sniper friend should go back home right now. Like, of all the characters they have out here, sniper friend's the worst. There's one here. I've missed at least one more. Do you get the computers to the right of the main room? They're not glowing, so I think so. My suspicion is there's one... I don't know, actually. Huh. I must have missed one somewhere. Oh, there's two here. Click, please. Where is it? Okay. We have all computers sabotaged. I need to get the sniper home safely. They're carrying so much data. The only thing that matters is getting the sniper home safely. How far can you... there's no point in trying to send the robot over to knock things over. Just straight mad dash. You're good. So once again, we will not end before the reinforcements for the second mission in a row. But that's okay. Geek Town, just in case... I'm going to give a blocker here. Hope that helps. Everybody in. Spoontoad's the one carrying the body, I believe. Okay, almost home. Fantastic. Salters, let's go. And usually you have one turn after the reinforcements arrive to get a dodge. So I think I can get the sniper next turn, but I'm not certain on that one. Okay, there's nothing I can knock over that will help with the extraction. So robot, get inside. Please don't get shot. Watch out! Enemy reinforcements have started arriving. Time to make an exit. I concur. Here come the cleaners. So I think if you stay longer, you can get experience points for killing them. Maybe. And so I wonder if it's worthwhile to stay and hunt for a while before hopping out. I have no idea. Alright, sniper. Can you get inside? You can. So darn speedy, you. Can shield get inside? Shield can get hanging on the edge. Let's do one more turn to get the everybody out, unfortunately. So hopefully no one comes here with a grenade. It'd be a bit of a disaster, wouldn't it? Just pick Geek Town up and get him inside. Civilian yen. That civilian is in also. So it really is just poor Geek Town, who I sent out to save the sniper. I think we're fine though. I cannot wait to see what this VIP has to say. We've captured a general, an ordinary cleaner, and a VIP now. Let's get out of here! Go, go, go! I do wonder which one of us does the flying. If it's there's like a helicopter pilot there who hides underneath the console until it's time to go, or if someone has special flying training. I don't know. We take the heat mates. and advantageous to stay longer. Yeah, I mean, if we can get kills there, like, I know there are medals one can get for getting 5 kills in a level, so possibly that. Lieutenant Spoontoes, right? I have 2 lieutenants now. Power Axe, upping a Sergeant Major. Corporal Reality. Alright, no privates here. Good job, team. Good job, team. We captured the Cleaner Leader, they call it, and a bunch of data. Okay, we have enough data now to do something. Only 102 points to stop the scientists and get more research speed. Or does it only get research speed if we get them to our side? They're currently moving over. It takes 4 days to switch. With 72 points, 105 there. It seems that 105 is going to be the standard right now for people in our favor who are not elites. Good. My little boat's coming home. Currently researching laser weaponry. Currently making a new airplane. All right. That's probably our last mission of the day. Interrogation of the Cleaner Leader. Given their light equipment, Cleaner Leaders pose only a minor threat to our soldiers on the battlefield. However, interrogation of the captives suggests they're intelligent and highly capable infiltrators and commanders. The subject appears to be a human male in their early 50s. Their identity remains unknown. Although they speak with a distinct American accent, operations divisions have scanned numerous personnel databases and found no match to their DNA, fingerprints, or dental records. This is highly unusual and deeply suspicious. Cranial scans reveal the presence of alien brain implants, but the images suggest a more extensive and intricate pattern than that found in normal Cleaner soldiers. The cognition skills of the captive appear wholly unaffected, indeed perhaps even advanced. They're lucid, calm, and alarmingly persuasive when questioned. Nonetheless, the depths of their delusions rapidly become apparent. Our subject inhabits a parallel reality, where they're part of the resistance against the alien forces, while our own organization is the enemy. No amount of evidence to the contrary seems capable of changing their mind. Or maybe we're the aliens and don't know it, man! Ironically, the belief proved rather useful. Despite his cranial implants rendering our prisoner immune to coercive tactics, he inadvertently divulged several important pieces of information under interrogation. Intelligence he clearly saw no reason to protect, for any enemies of humanity would have already known it. 50 operation points. Should I build a new base? It costs a ton of money, unfortunately. I can raise funds right now to get $500,000 money and 5,000 more per day. I did not realize how strong this was early days. Or do I try to convince people to join me for the long term? I think in the short term I just need money. Okay, so we have $500,000 now. With that, and 100 points, I can build a base in Canada or possibly Latin America. Again, next playthrough we have to do that much earlier, because I did not realize that we could build base. I thought we'd unlock the ability to do so instead. But it's just sitting over there waiting for us. The actions get stronger the longer you wait before doing them. Oh, interesting. Alright, we have ourselves a new aeroplane now. When I Wawishi, and this one will name after a recent gift sub, or not gift sub, sorry, normal subscription, called the Klaus Inator. What a fine name that. Its pilot's name is Rebel, and will give you basic missiles also at this point. Cool. So it gets stronger the longer you wait. Good to know. Good to know. It's free to set up one's recruits pile, but if you do that, you end up making, I believe, your overall income one less per day. So engineering is doing genuinely nothing right now. Additional upgraded rifles would be good. We're currently researching laser weapons, so let's hold off until we have the ability to make laser weapons. Yeah, I'm kind of considering restarting next time we play, just to pick a better starting location, and then also to build more bases early. So we have 15 days until an invasion comes, and not great coverage, we'll call it. Like, Tokyo will survive, but the rest I'm less sure. How long on the lasers? 2 days and 20 hours. Alright, a medium-sized UFO. We've never seen a medium-sized before. We're sending out both folks. We got some missiles. Good luck and Godspeed. Here we go. Also, I can now make a base. I could put one in the middle of... I can't build here for some reason. Interesting. Wonder why that is. Like, the little pip turns bright white here. Oh, it's how much money I have, of course. So $500,000 ones I can afford immediately. $750 I would need to spend money on raising funds again. If I don't cover the eastern seaboard immediately, I can afford it. Yeah, it's how much land do you cover, I believe. Or how many big cities, possibly. Yeah, Equatorial Africa is 1.25 million. It's only South America or South Africa is very cheap. Okay. If I go for getting money again, it's another 500,000. Go ahead, go ahead. And then next 100 points will go for building a base now that we have money once more. But that said, a destroyer. Our first time seeing a destroyer. We're gonna wait until it's over land, which it now is. And we must fight this one at least once on our own. So a new vessel. It has 20 armor. Our missiles are not good against armor. It has forward and backward abilities. I'm gonna rotate you. Please rotate. Wait. Okay, there we go. Just do pointed direction. So I can send one to the front and one to the back. It can't defend against both of us simultaneously. And we'll see how this goes. Klausinator, I would like you to afterburner in. I'm going to have Owishi try to draw attention, spin about, etc. We know nothing about this enemy yet. Here goes nothing. I need to... I wish I brought a heavier missile. But not yet. It doesn't seem to care about me right now. It's pivoting towards Klaus very, very slightly. No, not Klaus, sorry. Klaus, keep going this way. Keep your afterburners on, thank you. I'm going to wait till I get the armor down and then fire the missiles. Don't worry, I will fire them. I just want to get the armor down first. So, if it's pivoting that way... Let's fly here, and I guess we're going to go afterburner on you also for the moment. Okay. Klaus, just keep running. Stay after Bernie. It's turning this way. So Wishy, head that way. Klaus, afterburner off. Turn onto you. Awesome. Uishi, pivot down this way now. Okay. Klaus, you're heading into its front. Listen, oh, Uishi, this way. Klaus, Back a little bit more. We need afterburn again for a second. Awesome. Okay. Begin firing. Wishy joined the fray. We're going to roll away again in a second here. Klaus, I need you to turn and fire, please. Klaus, turn and fire, please. You fool. You absolute fool. What's wrong with you? I will wish you turn off your afterburners. Klaus is still in fine health. Okay. Armor's down. Missiles away. Klaus is in real bad shape. Klaus, I'm going to have you roll out, please. It's downed. Very good. So Klaus took some serious damage there because I didn't roll out fast enough, but all fine. Crash Site 2, a destroyer. Our first ever destroyer. Well, obviously, we have to go fight it. But obviously, it's 11:55. I don't have the time to do so right now. I have a Japanese lesson in an hour and a half or so. I gotta go prep for that, so... Friends, it's been a lot of fun today. I wish this could go on forever. Unfortunately, tomorrow is my research day, and the day after is too, so I'll be out and about. Not streaming tomorrow, day after. When we get back, we'll probably do more of this game. As much as I said I wanted to restart, I'm suddenly feeling like maybe we can catch up, even though it's merely 2 weeks away from 2 weeks away from Alien Invasion. We're probably all going to die, but we're having some fun doing it. For now, I say thank you. I appreciate you. I'll see you again real soon. Thanks for being my friends. Game's coming out tomorrow, day after. Make sure you get yourself a copy of it or watch other people playing it. You got to learn how to play the game so you can backseat me better. Good to good. Goodbye, friends.